now?
Yes, we should be. Let me pull it up on
Right,
my
no
phone
one
to
say any
check.
slurs.
Okay, that was kind of a
All right.
given.
Oh yeah, I was just about to say another one. We've just been dropping them all night.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
make sure I think I've gotten them all out of me.
All right, let's go look at the dice room. Okay,
Ah,
it does appear that we are live. We've been live for half a minute, and I'm the only viewer. Let's go.
nice. Let's go. We're there. We've got a viewer.
I'm
Let's
almost hearing an
play.
echo.
It might be me.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think it is you. I think you're just either
Testing,
talking
testing.
really loud.
Did that fix it?
Well,
I think so, right?
I'm hearing it in my headset, and I'm not listening to stream.
What's that?
So,
Let me. Oh yeah, I guess I could go to streaming. Go. Look at that.
all right, let's turn audio off there.
All right, I'm going to listen into the stream to check audio level.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we could get that taken care of right now, that'd be awesome.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. All right, Davis, you're up.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Do we need to hear me talk too? I hope this sounds satisfactory. What microphone is it actually using? Let's
Yep,
check that.
you're all good. Pool boy, it is a new look. I'm excited. Is that
Properties.
Caleb? Please.
Has to be, right? Who else has the permissions?
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm not. Did my
Did your what?
Oh geez, it's a bad sign, isn't it?
I guess.
I'm sweepy.
Me too. I've been in the car for like 5 hours today.
Same.
Drive to and fro Milledgeville to get my keys.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
I bet.
All right, and we will get you in the guest star as soon as your Wi-Fi is fixed. That way we can see your beautiful, beautiful face.
Yeah. No, I have 2 bars. My last.
Did you guys just lose him too?
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
very on and off.
Oh,
Oh, you're back.
Alrighty.
this might be kind of rough, guys.
Hey, it'll be okay. I went ahead and put in the Discord to expect some technical difficulties because I mean this was a pretty bad storm.
That's right, Pool Boy. If you haven't already joined the Discord, because I mean you're one of our great guys, you better join now.
Really is just the best guy.
He really is.
There are no other guys.
That is true.
Also one of the other negatives of this, I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to get my DMD Beyond up. So
Well, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Try with great conviction.
We don't really have to have combat to where you need it. It can almost be exclusively roleplay this first time.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean there
I
is
might be able to get it up.
there is
Hold up,
one
I'm getting
bit.
it up. It's
Okay.
up. We're good.
Okay, I was gonna say there's one bit of combat I'm not gonna let y'all skip, but you don't have
Just
to really know anything about that.
just
I hit him
make
with
up,
my axe.
Yeah.
just make up your dice rolls and seem convincing.
Yeah.
I mean, the good thing is I'm a fighter, so it should be pretty easy to be convincing.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is a party of
If I have a
big dumb
level 3
idiots. We're
attack
gonna-
hit with my axe, it does a 20d6 damage.
Speak for yourself. I have above average intelligence.
All right, Mr. Barbarian. Did you bring the classic book smart barbarian? I'd love to see it, honestly.
No, he has +1 intelligence,
Ah, +1.
but it's above average. Honestly,
You
stats
would know above average.
stats are pretty mid. I have a +3 to strength, a +1 to dexterity, +2 to constitution, +1 to intelligence, +0 to wisdom, and +1 to charisma.
I was gonna say honestly, I know we're live, so like nobody judge me. If anybody has any negative stats, especially if they're worse than -1, uh, change them. I hate the idea of bad stats. So
So what I'm hearing is I'm allowed to re-roll.
no, If they are
Oh.
all 0 or better, no. But if you do get anything that like, you roll 3 ones or 4 ones on D&D Beyond or whatever, yes, for the
Yeah,
love
it's
of
pretty limiting.
everything.
When you roll like a 6 and a stat, you're like, all right, I need to figure out a character who is like in some way messed up enough to have a 6 and a stat.
Yeah, like
It's
when
weird.
I hate that. So like
My
if you
guy, I'm pretty sure he has -1 to intelligence, but the thing is, like, his
Me
second worst
too.
stat has like +2 or +3,
okay.
so
Yeah, I think I just
it's
used point
fine.
buy for this guy. I didn't feel like rolling.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
hang on, let
just
me double check his
The
stats
dice
real
have
quick.
not been in my favor the past few rolls, so I've just been like, "Ugh."
yeah, I
Yeah.
had a bunch that were like really good
Oh,
in my
guys,
favor.
so my
Go.
my stats are I have 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, and 7. And
That's
those
pretty
were on
solid.
rolls.
That's pretty solid.
I do
That's
have
solid
modifiers
stuff.
though.
I
You know,
will
I have
say,
-2 to intelligence though, but that's like it's fine.
I
It's
will
fine.
say, all of
This
my
is fine.
all of my +1s are 13s.
So they're almost
So
plus
Yeah,
twos.
they're close to +2. You're in the brink.
Davis, I want to let you know I rolled a character once, like my third character ever. I have 3 threes.
3 threes.
oh my gosh.
He
That
will.
is mathematically like just the most improbably fucked thing I've ever heard.
But
3 threes.
so I will say I took him and I decided he is going to be in this campaign. Um, y'all are gonna get to escort him. His name is Chappie.
Oh, you can go suck
Wait
a
a second.
big fat
Wait a
dingle
second.
hopper.
But I was like, listen, I've got to make the most of it. So I set his charisma to 18, his constitution to 19, and his strength to 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hey, so
you're
Steven, are you fine with
you're
me having
dumb.
-2 to intelligence, or do you want me to change that?
I would like you to probably change it just 'cause I don't want to deal with characters who have to pretend to be dumb.
To the 5 people with us. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Oh, heck yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think. Yeah,
Or the 4 people.
I don't think anybody in this
Hey,
party
does
can be
anybody know off the top of their
specialist.
head? Does anybody off the top of their head know like what number a
Can
0
anybody
would
hear
be?
this thunder?
10.
10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
10 or 11 what?
Would be 0 plus 0.
Yeah, its
Okay.
modifier is 0.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to change it, but I'll just note. I'll
I
just
say
remember.
whenever you get service back when the storm passes over, change it to 0 modifier. I really personally just hate negatives for this. Maybe it's because Ogre screwed me over with his intelligence. I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, that was
After
intense.
the ogre incident.
Oh, let me. No, they're not gonna be able to see it anyways. Oh,
Right. Well, for everyone joining that is or is not new, we are the Dice Room. We're going to be starting our session in about 5 minutes. This is a new series, a brand spanking new one there, lad.
oh my goodness.
DM'd by the sex icon that is our buddy Steven.
Oh, I was about to say that's me, but I don't have the cameras up, so y'all can't see me.
Exactly. You'll get to see that beautiful face that Henry Cavill has openly said that he wishes he had in about
I
5
don't even
minutes.
think we can make that lie. That's such an insane lie.
Hey, be careful. I don't want to get opened up to I don't want to get opened up to a libel lawsuit.
There is so
Listen.
much. Oh,
You may not be able to say that lie, but I'm an actor. I make my living on lying to people.
that's awful.
Is it not true?
You know.
Oh yeah. But yeah, how's how to both our players and our viewers? How's everybody's day going? You guys doing good?
Gosh.
Everyone doing good?
Can y'all
Got
hear my
keys
thunder?
without trouble. I'm ready to rock. We
No,
haven't been able to hear
Pretty
any
okay.
thunder through you.
Yeah.
I had to the lock on my car door was broken, so I had to take it to a shop. Turns out, somebody tried to break into my car and I didn't know. So
That's fun.
Freaking, did they get away with anything?
Yeah.
It sounded like they didn't, right?
no, they didn't even get into the car. Like if you're gonna have the audacity to like
Bums.
try and rob me, like at least be
Might as
good
well
at it. You know
follow
what I'm
through.
saying?
Come on,
Like follow through, dude. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
for real.
So
Yeah.
I will say I got one of the little like head massager thingies.
Oh no.
Like
Oh
the
no.
things that look like medieval torture device, and this has cured my ADHD. Like
Bro
it
is
is
all in all the time. He's focused.
Oh my
like it
goodness.
is
What? You're
amazing.
telling me you have ADHD? Who could have possibly guessed that?
No, seriously, a surprise to everybody.
Oh, all right. So we're getting close enough to 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go
I
ahead
can
and
say
move
that
us
because I also have it.
to our
So do
live
I.
stream.
I I have something. I don't know what it is, but there's something wrong with me.
I don't know what it
All
is,
right,
but I'm messed
and
I'm
up.
not sure of it.
our empty space in the bottom corner is for our lovely Caleb. He will be joining us as soon as his Wi-Fi is fixed.
Whether that's today or next week, we'll find out, of course.
Steven, what
But
does that shirt say? I heard hot what? Is it hot moms or yeah, hot moms. Okay. Good shirt, good shirt, good shirt.
it is.
Oh
It is
boy,
indeed.
this is shaping up to be a great session already.
It's a good thing I didn't have the shirt in college
Excited to
because
see you guys as characters.
Oh man. All right. So Caleb will be joining us with just his voice once his Wi-Fi is fixed. He will join us. Otherwise, Steven, I'm gonna pass it off to you. That way we can go ahead and officially start off stream.
alrighty. Well,
Yay.
I typed this thing up on the fly to read at the beginning of each episode, so let's hope there's no typos, and I'm gonna get right into it.
Triangle.
What does that mean?
I didn't say anything. Someone saying
If
stuff.
that's a reference, I don't know what that means. Good evening, everyone. We are here tonight with a special episode because it is the first episode of the new campaign run by me, From the Shadows. We'll go through the players and their characters shortly, but first, I want to go in detail about this campaign and some things we've been working on outside of the stream. First and foremost, we have a new partnership with the brand Oak Lounge Gaming. If you have noticed, congrats. If not, we have some new images alternating in and out in the bottom left of your screen. These images are from two of their top games, Pixel Clash and Hero's Journey. I actually have both of them, but I only have Hero's Journey in my hands. um, and I honestly, we haven't had time to play Pixel Clash, but we've played Hero's Journey and we
Yeah.
love it. I can't recommend it enough.
Oh yeah, no.
Additionally,
Hero's Journey is great. Like one of the best things about it is like you don't need friends to play it, which for me is great because I don't have any. Um, and I played a few rounds by myself. Super fun game. Super fun.
Additionally, we have a promo code you can use when buying their products online. It is listed with the Pixel Clash picture, and for those of you who are only listening to audio, it is Dice Room 10 in all caps. That is the letters DICEROOM followed by the numbers 10.
Or if you're listening with the military phonetic alphabet, that will be Delta.
And he's not going to finish that.
Jack,
So-
stop this joke here. We have to stop.
Delta,
So,
Indigo, Charlie, Echo, Robert. I
Romeo.
don't freaking
No,
know what
Romeo,
R is.
Oscar,
Romeo,
Oscar.
okay,
Oregano,
impressive.
Oregano,
Mambo
Oregano,
1-0.
Muncie.
Impressive, okay? But
Wait,
so,
does anybody get that reference? It's a
No.
reference to like Archie. No.
All right.
So next I want to go over some of our homebrew rules, as we will see them recurring throughout this campaign. The first is, of course, our nut punch. Once per session, a player may elect to use their nut punch as a free action that is a guaranteed hit, though an attack roll is still required. If the attack roll is a natural 20, then it is an automatic kill on the opponent unless they have legendary resistances. If they do so, they may forfeit all of them to only be knocked down to half health. The next is that I want to encourage exceptional roleplay, and as such, several roles may be ignored if you can roleplay your way through it. A guard may not need to be persuaded or intimidated if you can persuade or intimidate or seduce me. Additionally, similar to what we saw in Davis's campaign, Nightmare in Bolivia, a special currency is going to be introduced as a
You
reward.
better get ready, Steven.
Trust me, I'm ready. As a reward for several things, and as such, they will have access to any item, assuming I permit it. Now that that's been taken care of, let's meet the party going in descending order from top to bottom.
What's up, guys?
Streamer character,
Am I at the
YouTuber
bottom?
character.
I have no idea.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
you'll be last, Caleb.
hey guys. My name is Dylan, or the Chaffee VA, and I am the official voice actor for Damien Hearthstone, the Barbarian.
Nice. I'm Davis, and yeah, I'm playing a guy named Bryn. So get ready for that, bro.
My name's Caleb, and I'm playing Hygith Roguk, the human fighter. So get ready for that.
All right.
It's pretty
So
fun.
we have. Did you tell us your class, Davis?
I did. Oh no, I did not. I am a ranger,
So we
and I'm a
have
Kenku.
we have a
What was his
fighter,
name?
a
Bryn.
barbarian, and a
Bryn.
ranger. So we've got some folks who are just probably gonna walk up to you and like punch you in the jaw, and
Yeah, no.
it's gonna be
We
interesting.
got
We don't have
My-
much subtlety. We just got shooting and smashing. That's all we have.
great DPS, horrible healing. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think
You
I
know
have
that
good
meme of
berry.
that-
That's all I've got. We've got good berry.
You know that meme of that guy walking through that library, and he's like, "Reading is for nerds. Go to the gym."
I
That's just
love
our
that clip.
entire.
And like the Barnes
That's
and
just our
Noble
entire
Award.
party.
Yes.
Guys,
Yes.
we are every Moira player ever.
Oh yeah.
What's sad is
because
how
they
to
never
get that
because they
reference.
never they never heal.
Never heal. Okay.
And it's
okay,
funny
I-
because
I was
all of
going
us
to
in
find
real
for
life
that.
are nerds that don't go to the gym. So
You know,
I need to.
I go to
okay?
the gym.
I go to the gym too. I'm kidding.
I work out. I got sick gains.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Weak. I think he cramped something there.
So with all of that out of the way, I know some of this is going to sound repetitive because I wrote this on two several times, but welcome to the Dice Room's latest D&D campaign, From the Shadows. In this campaign, which I will admit is my first campaign I've ever DM'd, players will be dropped into the world of Osmana. That's the name of this continent. I took much inspiration in making this campaign from one of my favorite games of all time, which is Skyrim, so don't be surprised if you see several common themes between the two. And while the Skyrim so many people know and love revolves around the Dragonborn, this story is intended to offer a different look into a similar world and perhaps offer a new perspective on how individuals' lives are built up and destroyed. I hope we get to experience together a world of political intrigue, corruption, adventure, debauchery, and so much more in this tale. This story starts off in an old abandoned shack where the three characters have all been captured and are on their knees, stripped to just their trousers because we have to keep this PG-13. They've been bound at the wrist. In this dimly lit shack, they can see a bloody and nervous tiefling in front of them holding what looks like a rusty iron dagger. Behind the tiefling, you hear a voice calling out to the knife-wielding tiefling saying, "Gulam El, you have stolen a kill from the ethereal court, and now a kill must be repaid. Before you are three sinners, judge them, and make your appeal to the council and accept your new life as a member of the ethereal court and a child of Nerul." Before you to your left is Hygith Roguk, a monster of a man indeed, but unwanted and unnecessary violence is not why he is here before you. This man is brought before you from a foreign land where heads of organized crime came forward and asked Lord Nerul to exact their punishment. Do you throw yourself in with organized crime, or is he to be found innocent? To your forefront lies Damien Hearthstone. He is the only suspect in a murder of 12 people in the town square. Do you find him guilty, or is he simply a suspect of convenience? And then lastly, and most certainly not least, lies Bryn. This man, or monster I should say, is accused of stealing the very thing required to survive. He reportedly stole food from others, and as such they paid a much steeper penalty. Do you find him needing the same penalty as those he stole from? Or was he simply trying to stay alive himself, and the world is, in fact, survival of the fittest? Additionally, his bird right here, is this bird guilty of the same crimes as his master? Or is it unable to truly understand actions and consequences? Make your decision, for you have a lot to think about. Gulamel starts muttering and mumbling and walking around. and he goes up to Hygith Roguk first. You. What is this they claim you did? Is it true? But before you answer, can all of you roll a perception check and tell me the what you got?
First roll of the campaign. Let's
We're starting
go.
off strong over here. I got a 24.
I got a
shit.
17.
Let's go.
Okay. What'd you get?
I got a
Caleb?
nat 20.
Okay, that's a very
Money.
good
I
start.
got a nat
And I
20.
realized
Go.
we forgot to do something. I need everyone to roll a d12 first.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I got a 10.
Roll. Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I'm not gonna say anything, but you can
Okay.
read backwards, right? You can read backwards.
All right, you got 2
This
higher
is
than me.
a 2.5 foot tall Birdman, by the way. It's half as big as
I
him
got
at
a
this
12.
Just
I got a
drags
12.
along the floor.
So we got two 12s
12
and a
as well.
10.
Of course, it's the party with no stupid spellcasters, like no dumb wizards who, like, it's only natural.
This
we
is the
walk
best.
into a bar and all you hear is,
Yeah.
I would say this is the
Oh, the
best
the
party
slap
we've had so
didn't
far.
register.
just bong.
Wow. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
So with that, all of you, Caleb, what'd you roll for your perception?
24. Nat 20.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's terrifying. All right, so now I'm not going to tell y'all what it is, but I want all of y'all to roll a strength and hold that score for me for a second.
all right.
Is this a strength check or a strength saving?
Yes,
throw?
I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Strength check.
Dope.
This one's pretty easy, and you all are beefy, so if you fail, you're going to get negative inspiration.
I mean, I might have just failed because I have +0. I'm a ranger. I'm dexterous.
So Caleb, Gulam L walks up to you and is asking you about it. Like, is what this woman says is true? Like, why did you steal from them?
What?
Were you listening? Hello?
No, it was. I didn't.
Why did
No,
you actually steal from them?
Who
Is
did
what
it?
he just asked.
This is the question I asked you about.
Yeah, the man who's deciding which one of us he's going to cast a kill is trying to figure out if you committed your crime or not.
No, that wasn't table
In
talk. I'm just
character?
saying, Hygith is just saying what's in character.
Okay, Hygith in character said that. All right, I can buy that.
Okay.
What?
Are you playing with me?
No,
Or-
of course not.
You didn't. So then you must not be who I need to kill. I guess. Okay. I'll move on.
Guys,
then-
don't listen.
Hey now.
No, okay, actually, I'm so confused. I think. What did you say I did, Steven?
I said what you said you did. You owe money to organized crime.
Oh, yeah, but I didn't steal. That's why I was confused.
Did any
Sorry,
of us
my
say
bad.
that? Did I on accident? I don't know. I don't remember.
This man.
I think I just my thing's like
I did-
glitching out and it's kind of choppy, so I think I just misheard you.
You had to put some stuff together.
That's
okay.
fair.
Yeah.
I actually may not have said
Yeah.
for owing them money. Anyways, Hygith Roguk is accused of owing money to organized crime. And so since he hasn't paid it back, they're accusing him of stealing it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. That
No.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yes,
I'm sorry. I didn't type that
I'm
out. I
indebted.
rushed it.
I'm indebted to them.
So you are indebted. So are you?
Yes.
It can't be this easy. I need to speak to the rest. So he walks to Damien and says, so you're the only suspect. Still obviously shaking and trembling, holding this knife. Knife doesn't look comfortable in his hands. You're the only suspect. 12 people murdered. That's a bold accusation. I don't think you look like you could do that. I think I just need to move on. Do you have anything to say? Obviously trying to evoke a reaction out of you.
There was just so much blood. I don't know what happened. It's the bodies around me. It was horrifying.
It was horrifying. So you're saying your actions were horrifying, or are you saying that you didn't do it, that you experienced it?
All I remember are the bodies.
Lying around you. Interesting. Now, Bryn, I may not be the sharpest screwdriver in the toolbox, because that makes no sense. That's why I'm using it. Uh, it is no secret that someone had a bias to make it seem like you are the one who deserves to be killed. Prove to me, justify to me why you shouldn't be.
Let the record show the crime I was accused of is the theft of one, count 'em, one apple. A single one. And yet I'm out here in this shack in the middle of nowhere about to get killed. Hey, Kenku are small. They got small vocal cords, okay? That's what they'd sound like.
All I did.
Nobody's talking to you. Shut up over there.
I don't
What's
know
your name
what I
again?
was
Rogoth
expecting, but I
Bargu or
wasn't gonna-
something?
I just want to say I was not. I was not expecting that.
That completely caught me off guard. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
What did you say again? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I stole one apple. That's what they're accusing me of. And I'm about to be killed?
One apple?
Yeah,
There's
I drift from town to town, taking what I need to survive. Most of the time I pay, but I was a little short, so I had to do what I had to do, you know?
Gulam
Hey
knows.
man, I'm indebted to them because I lost a bunch of money
Hush!
playing poker. Now I never
Hush!
stole an apple. That seems a little worse than
This-
what I did.
This can't be. Why am I convinced? Why am I convinced that, or supposed to be convinced that someone stealing an apple is worse than killing 12 people? And he starts going back and forth, muttering, mumbling, like shaking the knife. Just he looks like he's going out of his mind trying to make this decision.
Can I
'Cause
try and break?
One
Can I try and
second.
break my? Oh, okay.
1 second. While he's doing that, he's like, because he obviously, though he stole a kill, he doesn't want to be a bad guy. So he wants to make sure he kills the right one. So he's going back and forth, walking in circles, mumbling to himself. And then what's that strength check y'all made earlier?
Oh, so that's for this. Okay. Yeah, I rolled a 9.
A 9 beats it. I told you if you failed, it was going to be bad.
You're a real wimp.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
Okay. So, Caleb.
Sir, let me ask you this. Oh, I got a 22.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought he was about to have to roleplay his way out of a bad check.
No. I was just gonna say, sir, let me ask you this. If you're trying to kill the one of us that's the most guilty, why don't you kill the guy that brought us all into a shack to have one of us executed? That seems pretty bad to me.
First off,
That is a very fair point.
all of you hush. I am making my decision. But I will answer you this, but because one of you, this is your last breath. You don't think I recognize that? You don't think I want them gone? If they were able to bring all three of you here against your will and me, do you think I could kill them? Because I don't. I am at their mercy, and I intend to do what it takes to survive. And he looks back at the mysterious woman and says, I have made my choice. And at this point, all three of you manage to break out of your bindings with the things, and you may roll for initiative.
Let's go. Initiative rolls time.
Let's go.
Ooh, the good rolls have run out. We only had one in us, I think.
I
Joke's
got a
on you.
13.
Well,
I got a 14.
oh, that's cool as heck. Oh, that's tough. Wait,
I got a 7.
can stream
4
here?
plus 3.
So this is just the Dark Brotherhood.
Pretty
I
much,
believe
yes,
so.
actually.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me.
Yeah.
Yo, Astrid kind of bad though.
For
right?
real, she was
Is
a
this
pretty
woman?
she was a pretty bad leader of
Um,
the Dark Brotherhood, but
yeah,
she
for
also
real.
was a bit of a baddie.
I'm gonna roll a d10 with
Yeah,
advantage,
for
and
real,
I'll
for
let you
real.
know if she's a baddie. She got 2 4s. No.
Wait. To avoid objectifying anyone, roll for the
The
tiefling too.
tiefling, yeah. He's probably pretty hot.
Yeah, I mean he's a tiefling. He's got to
He's
be hot. You got to roll with advantage for him. Too.
envisioning kind of twink like at the moment. I don't know why. Kind of he's very
Wait, do we
indecisive.
have to roll a d10 for ourselves?
That is sure. Yeah.
I'm a 10.
So he rolled a 9 and a
roll, you gotta
1.
roll.
So Golem L is a 9. I might have to change my dice.
I still
'cause
got a 10.
Oh my gosh.
Mine landed in a crack. I had to re-roll it.
I think because I'm a 10,
I
should
got an
get
8.
advan- I think
Ooh, I got a 3, but I don't think
Hey,
bird people
hey,
would be very attractive to those
guys.
people in any case. So
I think because
I got
I'm
an 8, but I also have to say I rolled a 12. So
But your
so
personality
I'm gonna
isn't
say
that good.
about that.
I was about to say that's got to add up.
I'm
add a
an
little bit,
8,
like a
dude.
10.5.
Yeah. No, okay, so I've got a 10. I rolled a 10. So I feel like I should have advantage on charisma rolls for persuasion.
pretty privilege is a real thing, but it doesn't exist in D&D.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Also,
the beautiful.
Just so you guys
fantasy
can have a
world.
mental picture.
I don't
Just
want
so you can have a mental picture of Hygith.
I don't
He's
want
like
a mental picture.
well, he's a 6'2" ginger with a beard, so he's literally me.
Gross.
The
Oh, yeah,
self
like you could-
human fighter.
Like you could grow a good beard. You wish that you could be as cool as me, Davis and Steven.
Because okay, I will tell you,
I mean,
because you both rolled extremely well on your D10 and D12, I will give each of you one free charisma reroll. But you have to make that reroll before I tell you what happens.
Bet.
Interesting. That's pretty solid.
What was your
right.
D12 roll, Davis?
I rolled a
cool.
12, but I'm a 3, so I'm like,
But you're also only
mean-
2.5 feet tall.
yeah, the proportional
So
size
you
of
get a
this thing is
reroll.
monster.
So yeah, I'll give
so you get a reroll if your pants are off.
pretty much, yeah. If you're like not wearing pants, I'll give you a reroll. Okay.
I'm
But
not wearing pants.
But you have
man.
to
my
declare
God.
that, okay?
I
Like,
don't want my character's meat to be out the whole campaign, guys.
oh,
That's
it's only one roll though.
Yeah, no, you only get one roll. You have to take off your pants before you do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I get the reroll if my pants are off. I was
Yeah.
I was confused. I thought I could reroll my attractiveness
No,
if
no,
my
no,
pants
no,
were
no.
not on.
No.
Oh yeah.
You get one charisma reroll if your pants are not on.
Okay, I can work with that.
Okay.
But this is like a one-time thing, right?
Yes, only get to use it once, and you have to do it before I tell you whether your roll
bet.
either passes or fails.
Mm,
So,
great. So can we start beating the crap out of this guy?
well, you can. Did anybody roll a nat 20?
No.
Okay. What did everybody roll again?
Wait, with what? Oh no, 13 for initiative.
6. Oh, actually, no, 7, but I doubt it'll matter.
I had a 14.
Okay.
Ayo.
Yeah, he rolled a nat 20. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. So as soon as y'all broke it, because we're not going to use Owlbear Rodeo, we're going to say he had walked about 10 feet away from Dylan, because Dylan and the mysterious woman would make a straight line. So y'all are each obviously in the next square next to him on either side, and then they are 10 feet away. So he's going to turn around, see they all just broke free, and rush at you with his one attack. I would like to remind you, y'all are level 3 with no gear.
Oh, so we literally just have to beat the crap out of him.
So we also we would I need to take my armor off of my character
Fists.
sheet real quick because we aren't wearing any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh crap, you're right.
All right.
Luckily for me, I get, if I'm not mistaken,
Can I roll to see if my bird is able to get free? Because it sounds like the woman was like basically trapping my bird somehow, either in a cage or something, or she
Oh
just
no,
like.
she was just
had it
petting
down.
him.
Oh well, my bird would not allow that. I'm bound and tied. That bird's my friend, man. That bird and I have history.
For story reasons, it makes sense.
So that
can't
first
believe Scab
roll
would betray
against
me like that.
Dylan does a 5 hit.
No, it doesn't.
I had a feeling. All right, he gets one attack. Nothing
So
else.
he's like,
No,
he
he's
goes to
now
like
in front
stab
of you.
me.
Yes.
All right, what I want to do, since I'm assuming since I rolled a 14, I'm next.
Yes,
right?
you are next.
I want to like dodge, grab his arm, and see if I can get him into a grapple.
He's using the
Oh,
grappling
the
aid.
issue is I don't have anything actually built for him, so I'm gonna give him a +1 for dexterity, and let's do a
Well,
contested
no,
dexterity.
it'd be a opposed athletics.
Okay,
Yeah,
he's gonna
grapple with
have a
opposed
+1 for
athletics.
athletics. Do a contested athletics.
Nat 20.
Great, he rolled a 10.
Suplex him, he dies.
No, what happens is like I do like the whole like thing where I grab him and I wrap my other arm around his neck and then I just like break his wrist so that he drops his weapon. Is that good?
As long as you mean break as far as like bend it and not actually break it, because did you inflict any damage?
No, I did not.
Okay, then yeah, I'll let you grapple him and force him to be incapacitated and drop his weapon, but you're
Mhm.
not gonna break him because that would cause pain and damage.
All right,
Um,
that's fair.
all right, so the next is Caleb. You are now 5 feet away, essentially.
Mm-hmm. So it's just
Or I'm
him and
sorry,
he's out, and then it's just the girl left.
she's not in combat, and I don't think I'd recommend fighting her.
Yeah, we're level 3 naked guys
Oh,
against this
wait,
like
so
master assassin lady.
is the dude like knocked out?
He's
I've got him like grappled right now, so I've got his
yeah.
arm and a arm around his neck.
Oh, okay, bet.
Sure.
I'm just gonna walk up and just gonna walk up to him and I'm just gonna headbutt him
Okay.
hard as I can.
Give me an attack roll.
Does a 23 hit?
Does a what hit?
A 23.
A 23?
Oh, I didn't hear the 20. I only heard the 3, and I was about to be like, no. Yes, a 23 does hit. Is that a crit?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see that damage.
Okay. So do I just do that as an unarmed strike? I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. In which case it's just 4.
Is that doubled?
No.
No.
But wait, you do have advantage on that
Although
throw since
I am
he's
going to
I thought
you
it was
you
a
have
crit.
advantage on that attack since it
He's
was
in the
no, it wasn't a
grapple.
crit.
it's just an automatic 4. It's there's no, you don't roll. You don't roll
Okay.
for damage on an unarmed strike. For me, it's just 4.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's just your I think 1 plus your
Although
strength mod.
yeah.
I'll say
Um
you can roll with advantage because he is grappled to see
wait,
if
hang
you do
on.
get that crit.
I think if you crit with an unarmed strike, it does
Yeah,
do
so I can
double
do
damage
this?
though.
I didn't though.
Oh, okay, you didn't. They asked, and I
Yeah.
think they heard that. I think they thought you
Yeah,
did.
I definitely
Yeah,
thought
no,
I
I
heard
didn't.
something else. Did you roll with advantage?
And then
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, wait, I didn't actually. Hang on.
Oh.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah. We're good now. And then I'll just use my nut punch on this guy.
All right, let's see a
I'm
d20.
gonna launch it. Do you get
Come
advantage on the
on, Nat
D20
tw-
because he's grappled? Like
Yes.
his
No.
nuts are exposed.
Yeah. I think he does.
What position did you
Uh,
already say you have him in, Dylan?
I have him like so he's like
Like full
Spread.
One
Nelson.
arm is pinned back, and the other one's around his neck. Like
Yeah.
he's pretty restrained. Them nuts
Yeah.
would be easy pickings, bro.
I'll give.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you.
So do I have an advantage?
I'll give it to you. I'm feeling
Alright, bet.
lenient.
See how long
That's a
kill
10.
lasts.
it's a 10.
And the
Alright,
second
you still
roll?
get the D4 damage though.
You get your
Yeah.
D4 damage.
Oh,
No,
crap.
that was the higher of the
Oh.
two. It was like a
Alright.
6 and a 10.
And how much damage do you do?
I thought wasn't it just like
No, it's a D4.
what's the damage for a nut punch? Oh, it's
A
a D4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
4.
Dang.
Ooh.
Okay.
Max roll on the D4.
You Johnny Cage that.
So what is the whatever's for being bloodied and everything?
If you're under
Bloodied is half health.
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
That's it.
Is there not something that's like very bloodied?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
he's
You
bloodied.
can just kind of get into it. If you think
Yeah.
someone's really low, you can kind of come up with your own description.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's bloodied. That last attack made him bloodied.
All right, so he probably has roughly 16-ish health.
Yeah, that's about what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Davis, I do believe you're up.
Yeah, so if that ends your turn, we
Nice.
have Davis up next.
Okay, I'm gonna use a
Yeah.
bonus
Well, wait.
action.
I can.
You gonna do some shit?
I say if you have a bonus action or something.
I thought I could do something, but then I remembered I don't have anything in my inventory, so I can't. So we're fine.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
know, isn't it great?
Yeah.
Having stuff is overrated. Give up your material possessions and
Mm-hmm.
return to punching people in the face until they die. Okay, so with my turn, I'm gonna use my bonus action to command my animal companion. So now it basically takes its turn at the same time as me, but unless I use a bonus action to command it, all it does is take the dodge action
Okay.
to impose disadvantage on rolls. And if I'm incapacitated, it can act freely of its own accord. But so I'm gonna command it. I'm gonna point at the tiefling and go, "Scav, kill!" And the bird is gonna fly and attempt to like slice at his throat with his little talons. Let's see. Also, he's a crow because he goes too well with the kenku.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what that attack roll is.
Yeah, so that is going to be a 16.
Dylan, what's your AC?
13.
All right. You're gonna take half damage or whatever this damage roll is.
Oh, such a fat ween.
Could I take disadvantage on the roll to like try and be more precise and avoid hitting my buddy? I'd be willing to do that if you're allowing it, but I'll take the hit on both if I have to.
Uh, First off, your buddy.
Yeah, you don't know me that well
Well,
yet,
we're
bro.
brothers in arms. We're comrades in similar situation. Like we got to look out for each other, right? Come on.
So you said you'll take disadvantage to try not to hit him?
Yeah, so basically I'd re-roll, and if the roll doesn't hit him, then I wouldn't hit. But if I can hit again, then I would be able to avoid hitting.
I'll let you
Dylan.
roll with disadvantage and whatever, but he's still going to take some damage, but I'll do it to a quarter of whatever damage you deal, rounded down.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Because I've got like my arm over his
Ooh.
head,
I mean,
right?
you've got him grappled. Like,
Yeah,
trying
it is
to attack
specified.
solely him with a real
Is
weapon.
tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. The second roll is a 15.
All right. So yeah, so let's see what that attack roll is, and he'll take full health, and Dylan, your character will take a quarter of it, rounded down.
Okay, so Dylan will be taking. Oh wait, I'm not doing math right now. That's way too hard.
I'll
But I
do it,
rolled a
don't worry.
max on the D4, so it is 4 plus 3 plus 3 is 10 slashing damage.
All right, so Dylan takes 2. Well, your bird kind of kills him. Would you like to tell me exactly what it looks like?
Okay, so it tries to as minimally harmful to the lady as possible escape from her grasp. Presumably, she kind of lets go of it as she
Yeah, she
feels it
does.
kind of starting
Absolutely.
to fly away, and just because I don't want to get on her bad side, so it then kind of flies up and circles the room for a bit, like crows do, looking for a moment where the tiefling is a bit vulnerable, and then it just it just suddenly, without really any hesitation, then swoops down, rakes its claws across its neck, and I feel like Chap's character is just barely able to get his hand out of the way. He gets a little bit of a scratch on it, but he's able to get it out of the way to not take like the full brunt of its claw. And then, blood gushes everywhere. The guy dies horribly.
I'm with it. That's honestly as good as I think it can get. And so, after the tiefling is
Defeated.
laying beaten on the floor, you'll hear the same voice from earlier speak to you and say, "A death was stolen, and a death has been repaid. Welcome, my new brothers, to the ethereal court. Collect your items from the chest behind you and meet me in the Hall of the Dead in Haven after dark, as we have much to discuss." And as suddenly as her voice appeared, all traces of her vanished. You three are left in the shack, naked, covered in blood, and all alone, aside from the fresh corpse and the chest in the back. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go.
So
get
we're all
myself.
just
So-
out there absolutely slinging.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
Damien's
we're all laying wood.
Damien's got like all of this blood like going down his arm right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, no, he starts hurling. Like it is anything he's eaten in the past 3 days is like there's sandwiches, there's like pieces of ham. It's bad.
All right. Can I get the other two of you to make a Constitutional saving throw too?
Yeah, because once somebody else starts doing it, it's like in
Yeah.
Family Guy, man. You got to hold it back. That's gonna be 15.
Meets it, beats it. Caleb.
Beautiful.
That's a
Look
nat
at
one.
It's a nat one.
At least you already used your nut punch.
Yeah.
So obviously, Davis, you obviously do a little bit of like dry heaving, but you keep it in and you just turn away as like that's gross because it is.
Does he need to do another Constitution saving throw now that I'm throwing up?
Oh, that's a
I
really
I
look
mean,
good
away.
I'm
I
point.
look
assuming
away.
if
I
I
look
had a
away.
nat
was like-
I'm
one,
covering
it
my
is
ears, looking away
bad.
like, no,
Like
I
it
don't
is
want to see this.
projectile
I was
vomiting.
about to say,
Like I am just covering the dead body in vomit.
Oh,
Davis, I'll give you a chance. Do you want to look away and like get out of there, or are you gonna stay and just try to tough it out?
I'm like running towards the chest, about to like bury my head
Okay.
in it, looking for my stuff to get away from these weird vomiting people.
Probably the best case because Caleb, you were absolutely vomiting everything, even stuff you didn't know you'd eaten. Um, it is absolutely gross. The body, you can't see the blood anymore because it's covered in chunks of ham and
Oh.
turkey.
Oh,
I'm not going to go into more detail because I'll probably start throwing up.
This isn't my worst Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying?
you guys amateurs at something, man. Is this your first time seeing blood? Like, come on, man. Be professional. Jesus.
I cannot stand the sight of blood.
Nah, dude, I'm fine with the blood. It's just because he threw up.
Yeah, you're all right, I guess. But you, man, weird accent guy, you need to get your stomach under control. If we're gonna have to be in this ethereal court, I can't have you puking every time I kill somebody.
I would prefer if we could just avoid killing people, but that's fine, I guess.
A pacifist, interesting.
So, I gotta. What was your name, Davis? Again?
Bryn,
Forgot.
what's
I
your guys'
forgot.
name again?
Bryn. Hygith.
Hygith. Yeah, just so you know, feelings mutual, but.
Hygith. So,
Damien's-
Bryn, tell me,
Damien's
did you
in a wall.
actually steal an apple?
Yeah, that's all I did. I mean, about my little thing about murdering people, I gave that up a while ago. But I've been on the up and up, and I was just trying to get by. I stole an apple from a local farmer's market, and then these freaking people nabbed me while I was sleeping.
Okay, but you used to be a murderer.
Well, not a murderer per se, but you know, I'm no
You-
stranger to blood. Okay, just well,
You ju-
what do you guys?
you
What do you want? My
just-
life story? We just met.
Actually,
I don't
yes,
know,
if you could
man.
give
This is
me
a
a
little
life
curious.
story, that would be amazing.
Look,
Nice
man,
little
you guys are
expositional
accused of some
backstory.
horrible things too. I'm not gonna go prying into the details because I imagine it's a touchy subject, right?
I just beat a boy to the brink of death because I owed some people some money, and they asked me to. That's all I did, and he may have died afterwards, but it wasn't my fault, okay?
Your coping mechanisms are not good enough, man. You need to learn new ones.
Damien,
I don't know,
grabs
man.
his
The
stuff.
fall killed him. I didn't kill him.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's
I hit him really hard. He got knocked out, and then he hit his head on the ground, and that killed him.
I was
Okay.
about to say, falling never kills anybody. It's the sudden stop.
Yeah.
Damien, were you
True,
trying to
true.
say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I grabbed my stuff.
Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, as
Oh, yeah.
all of
I
you,
also grabbed my stuff.
yeah, as all of you
I
go
also
grab your
grabbed my
stuff.
stuff.
Wait, I'm gonna glance outside and see if there's any water, so I can like clean myself before I throw my clothes on.
Okay.
Since I'm
That's,
covered in
um,
vomit.
So-
that's a good idea.
You grab all your stuff and y'all walk outside, and there is a little shallow stream of crystal clear water running right by the cabin. While
Watch out
y'all
for
I'm
the
gonna
crab.
dive into it head first.
Oh my gosh. Why'd you say that? Please, roll an athletics check for me.
No, that'd be acrobatics. my
Swept down
friend.
the
Listen,
river or
I don't know
something.
what it is. You know what? No, it's gonna be survival. Roll survival.
Oh, survival.
1 second. Are you watching stream, Caleb? Before you tell me what the answer is.
No.
Okay, good. Do y'all see what I'm holding up? I don't know which way it needs to be. That's what you have to beat.
Okay,
I saw.
got you.
Interesting.
I see.
What'd you roll?
Do I have an advantage or anything?
Nope.
It was a.
I have no
So
idea what you
what?
just said.
It was a 4.
All right.
I bet bye. You're going down the river, I guess.
No, this is survival. I said it was a shallow creek.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get swept away. I was hoping he would just be gone.
No,
Luckily
he's
for
just gonna
you.
crack his head open.
Luckily for you,
No fun.
I rolled a 1 on damage.
Okay.
But so as y'all get cleaned off and y'all go put on your gear, y'all can go ahead and level up to level 5. But I do want you to still have -1 health, just because that was
Okay.
stupid.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I deserve that.
Oh
We will see if I can actually get my character leveled up or not.
I was like, if not, that was the only main combat I had planned, so we can avoid the rest of it if you can't level up to where it'll be fair.
I'll try and get there. We'll see.
Okay. Do y'all want me to go ahead and go, or are y'all taking a little bit of time doing this?
I'm ready.
Are we gonna take a
My
short rest or
is
anything?
Relatively simple, so I'm pretty much ready to go.
Yes, yes. I now have 3 plus 2s.
That is a beautiful thing to
gosh.
have.
Alright.
You're poor mediocre guy.
So when you step outside, you find yourself in the early morning in some woods which are nestled on the mountainside. The cabin appears to have a pathway leading to a main road, but when you make it to the road, you now get to face a simple predicament. There are no road signs, yet the path diverges. Would you like to travel straight into some plains or right along the mountainside? And I'm not going to tell you where you are, even though I told you mountainside, on the map because y'all haven't bought a map yet, so y'all don't really know. And you also just have no idea where you were since you were bound and whatever. But yeah, so y'all get to decide if y'all want to travel right or straight.
I say we go to the
Straight.
mountain.
Can I roll like survival to discern which way might be like towards civilization and such?
I can let you roll for cardinal direction, but
Yeah, like locating North Star and stuff maybe.
yeah,
All right, that's cool enough. I'll throw down. That's a 16.
I hadn't come up with a check, but that sure enough passes it. So if you go right along the mountainside, that is north.
I guess I'll point that out to my allies. The North Star's that way. I don't know which way we plan on heading, but at least we got some sense of direction now, right?
Where'd she tell us we were going?
Yeah,
Y'all-
where did she tell us to go?
Y'all are to meet her at the Hall of the Dead after dark in Haven. Now, y'all.
Haven.
I'm willing to bet. I mean, the mountain pass, we're probably gonna have to go farther before we find more people. And finding people means finding direction.
Steven, did you mean to say left instead of right?
No. I definitely meant right.
Oh, never mind. I get which way we're facing now.
Yeah, orientation and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, because you know where we are because I showed you.
Yeah, I was given a little bit of meta knowledge.
Let me open up the stream in another tab so I can see the map better.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you meta gaming.
Just want to have a pretty look at it.
Steven, do you want me to
Cool looking.
direct this a little bit?
You know our rule.
literally-
If you meta game, you have
Hey,
to drink a
there's
LaCroix.
only 2 options, so let's just pick one.
I was about to say, I'm trying to make it to where y'all can literally go anywhere from anywhere, and it doesn't matter. I don't have a timeline set on when you have to get to Haven, because who cares? I'm not gonna tell you her name, but she can wait. She won't
I
mind.
say we go straight then.
Yeah. Straight to adventure.
Straight
baby.
is that the mountain or is that the other one?
That would
Straight
be
is
the
through the
mountain.
plains. Right was the mountain.
I wouldn't go towards the mountain.
Okay. I've got 1 vote for mountains.
You got another vote for
We
me.
can go to the mountains.
2 votes.
Mountains sound cool.
Okay. So y'all.
Unanimous decision. Mountains.
So y'all go right along, traveling along the mountains. You're not going up them, you're not going through them, but you're using them as a sense of guide as you stay on this path. Um, I will do Davis and Caleb. Can I get each of you to roll a D100?
Exciting.
Oh, I just screw me then.
Well, the other one was a 3-day path, and so I would have let all three of you run, but you'll be on the next one. Don't you worry.
That's a
It's a
43.
That's a 63.
I heard
Wow.
that's
I got a 43. He got a 63.
43.
Can you hear us, Steven?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can y'all hear me?
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so 43 doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. Um, I'm going to bump you down to 42. Are you okay with that, or do you want to re-roll?
Um,
Oh,
I don't
is
really
that
know what
one
the
of the ones that you told
consequences.
me?
I don't really know what the consequences of the roll are. So whatever you assume to be
No, there's
the
ultimately there are
fairest
very
hash out of this.
few consequences. This is meant to be a D100 non-violent encounter table. It's just
Okay, 42 it is then.
you just happen to roll one that requires you coming from a town.
Okay, yeah.
So,
All right, hit us with a 42 then.
all right, so as y'all start to leave, it is of course early in the morning, and there is an unusually vocal chorus of bird songs playing. All druids, hunters, rangers, and clerics gain inspiration.
Hooray! I gain inspiration. The rest of you
So you rolled
nerds can
really well
bite
for
it.
that. Ooh, ooh.
Trying to pick a good
And also,
try to
my
pick a good
Kenku is
feat.
very happy with the bird song, and my crow I attempts to go join in with them and presumably scares them off because he's a creepy like murder crow next to all these beautiful birds. He's like,
That works out actually perfectly. The 63, that's a bad roll. I'm sorry.
Ruh-roh.
ooh.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So as you all start walking, uh, down or right, of course. So you now know that is north. You start walking north along the trail. You saw some signs of maybe a skirmish. It's been a long time ago. You can tell, but there are still obviously the signs. You see a wrecked wagon over on the right. You see what look like some grave markers over on the edge of the woods that are about to go up the mountainside. But I need all of you to make me a dexterity check right now because you don't have time to make a perception check because this isn't in the table.
18.
15.
18 and what?
15.
A dex saving throw or just a dex check?
It says dex check. I'm sorry. I don't know. Whichever one's higher, y'all are going to need it.
Oh, okay. Then it's actually +3. It's an 18.
Okay. Dylan?
I'm gonna go to 7.
You said it's still a dex check, right?
Yeah.
It's a check or saving throw. He said whichever
So
one's
whichever
higher,
one's
right?
higher. I really
Oh,
don't
that
care because
one's
I don't really
higher.
know. So,
Yeah, no, it's an 18 still.
all right. So we have two 18s and Caleb.
Um,
You're the one who
well,
rolled it.
I
You
rolled
better
a
pass.
I rolled the check and it was a 7.
Okay. Is that your highest modifier? Because I'm gonna let you reroll for free.
I mean, I have another modifier. The other modifier's the same, so if
Okay.
I can re-roll, but
Well, it is a non-violent encounter, but there still are opportunities for damage and traps. It appears some nearby barbarians made a pitfall trap, and you each fall into it unsuspecting. You take 1d12 bludgeoning damage.
Can I make a move to try and grab him before he falls?
I say you all fall.
Oh, we all fall?
Well,
With
actually,
an
Very
18?
let me
well
think.
hidden traps.
Well, so the issue is, I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's a one that's a DC 10, one's a DC 15, and one's a DC 20, and he rolled the DC 20.
Ah,
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
well laid
Mm.
trap.
Yeah. So
All right. So do we all just take? So do you want to roll a d12 for us, or do we roll the d12 to see how much damage we individually take?
I'm fine letting you all roll it just because.
Yeah, I got
I'm not gonna
5.
flub the d12 damage roll. Let's see. I
How
got
deep is the pit?
9.
Uh, 10 feet. I don't know. We're not doing actual. It's I don't know.
All right.
I got 8.
Y'all will be able to climb out of it, so it's not so deep to where you can't climb. But
Ah, dang! I was
um,
fixing to do a thing to get up.
You know, I'm gonna do this just because this character actually doesn't have very many good ways to use spell slots. As we're all kind of sitting down in this pit, dusting ourselves off, I'm gonna cast Good Berry. So 10 little magic berries appear in my hand, and
Goodberry.
each one can be eaten for 1 HP. So I proceed to give each of you guys 3, and I take 4 because I'm the guy who cast it, baby. So you guys get 3 hit points back from eating them, presumably, unless you don't trust me enough to eat my
Let's
good berries. Which would
go.
I
offend
hate
me.
him.
that's pretty cool. I like that spell.
Yeah, it breaks survival campaigns because it means you can have infinite food for one first level spell. Like you just cast it and it's food for a day.
Yeah.
What if you
But
cast it at higher levels? Do you get more?
no, it doesn't have any effects from being upcast.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'd almost be willing to
Um.
give you some.
So
Berry bush.
I want to climb out.
Okay, yeah, all of y'all climb out. There's actually a net that was hung down for when travelers fell and died, that the bandits could come in and loot their bodies and then carry everything out. So there's already stuff there to where you don't have to make any checks. It's an easy enough climb out. So all
Yeah,
three of
I'll
you
say.
Go ahead and
climb
climb out.
out. Sorry, I
Um.
had to go build an encounter real quick. But
Yeah. That's
uh,
never terrifying.
yeah, I know. I'm not gonna make y'all roleplay the staying the night or watching the guards. It's a 2-day hike. Y'all did 2 encounters or 2 non-violent encounters. And so once you reach the first town, um, that's actually on the way, you see it is named Crossroads. So you've got some signs walking in. Can each of you make me a perception check?
That I can.
24.
24. Wow. Okay.
14.
You said 18.
14.
14.
Ooh, 26, baby. Being a ranger finally pays off. Got
Awesome.
that perception.
14 meets it, beats it. Okay. So you all pass the check, and you notice on the edge of the town, there are several heads on pikes. Do y'all want to investigate it further, or are y'all just going to be like, ooh, let's just get on our merry way?
I guess I'm gonna. So we spot this. How far out from the area are we when we spot the heads on bikes?
Y'all are probably 30 yards, so it's near the front gates. It is absolutely intended to be a warning and a message, saying it's like, hey, like, clearly something's happened here. Don't bring that here again.
Mhm.
Hmm. Are we in like a woodland or like a plains area? Is there like trees and foliage to hide in?
So can you see the map right now?
Let me.
This a
Yeah.
lot of this
Go
is
over a little bit.
plains. I didn't put trees on there, but there are going to be trees lining the outside of the mountains. But basically, this crossroads, it's in a plain. It's meant to be where many
Mhm.
folks come to and from.
Mhm.
Um,
Okay.
Uh.
While we're still, I'm gonna, I assume the party comes to a stop seeing this, and I release Scav from my he sits on my shoulder usually, and I send him off to just kind of fly around the town a bit, see if he spots anybody, and if he comes back to peck me a number of times equal to the number of people he saw.
that's really smart. I like that. Okay. Um, but do y'all want to go investigate it, or do you want to just walk on into town?
1 second. Steven, check your text.
Oh, okay.
Also, the image I sent in the group chat is what Damien looks like.
Sexy.
This is what.
You for real, for real.
Um. So Damien he sees like the heads on the pikes and he just like oof, steals himself. Um, I would. Oh wait, that wasn't his voice. I would greatly like to avoid this area if possible.
Yeah, this place looks like bad news. I'm gonna be honest. Scav should be searching the area for us right now. So if he spots people, he'll let us know, and he's got a pretty sharp eye from up there. But I definitely think we shouldn't go in without thorough, investigation out here.
Mhm.
Probably a place to avoid.
Okay.
Damien's gonna put up his hood.
Okay. Yeah, so you obviously put that up. If y'all want to roll investigation, you can check out the beginning of the town. I mean, you can see the heads. You can just see what you see. Ultimately, I've got a little bit of stuff I can tell you, but I don't have a ton of
Yeah.
detail, so I don't know.
I'll
Uh,
also put up my hood. I got like kind of a fur cloak thingy.
Okay.
mhm.
I put up my hood when we first got our clothes back, so we've all got our hoods up. Don't you worry.
I got
Okay.
13 investigation.
All right. Can I get from the other two of you?
That you can, but don't expect a whole lot. Yeah, that's gonna be a 7. Actually, that's a no. It is a 7. Okay, it already modifier. I forgot.
That's gonna be a 10. Wait, no, that's gonna be a 12, I think.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
Well, one of you met it. The other two of you did not. So, Dylan, you noticed on the heads especially uh, that they're not human, but they're actually vampire heads. So something here happened, and vampires apparently were hunted down, and their heads are put on spikes. So as you begin to walk into town, assuming y'all are walking into town, I mean, I'll tell you a little bit about it. There's only a few houses standing, as most have been obviously destroyed. There is an almost deserted tavern and a large cemetery. In fact, this town looks so deserted that it looks like the tavern may be the only place you can even find anybody right now.
Hmm. I'm
Okay,
gonna walk
well,
towards the tavern.
yeah, if we're headed to the tavern, once we arrive, like in front of the door, I have like a whistle I do to call Scav back. It's I only ever do. I can't do the like, and I wouldn't want to do it to the microphone
Yeah,
anyway. But
the little tweety.
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah, basically that, and that's
Hey,
how I like summon him from a distance if I send him out, so he
Okay.
knows it's me.
Yeah, so y'all
hey,
Yeah, no.
hey, you two. Before we
Damien's gonna stick to the back of the group. Go ahead. Sorry.
Damien, Bryn, before we go into this tavern, I gotta ask you guys, how much gold do you have?
How much gold do we have?
How much do you have on you?
um
I have 100 gold just from my backstory.
I feel like it only makes sense for me to have 0 gold at the moment, seeing as I just stole an apple.
um I'll give you 25 to start with, Davis.
Nice,
Dylan,
I'll
you can
take
have
that.
100 for your backstory, and then I'll give you an extra 25 because I just gave Davis 25. And then Caleb, how what do you want? What do you think is fair?
Well,
I know you kind of,
I mean,
owe
my whole
folks money.
backstory thing, I like was indebted to the people, but that was kind of a while ago. Like I
Okay.
theoretically paid it off, so
Okay.
um,
So I'll
I
say
don't
you're
know.
you're well off. You had 50 on you already, and so you're up to 75. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. All right.
All right, fellas. Well, every tavern I've ever been into has some pretty good ways to make more money from the money we have, and I just gotta say, I'm pretty good at gambling. So,
All right. Um,
I'm not
What
supplying your gambling addiction.
what games you play, buddy? What's like your specialty?
uh, wait, does poker exist in D&D? I don't actually know.
I'll give it to you.
Technically, yes.
I'll say I love
I
poker. So
two-card poker is my favorite, but
two card gut.
occasionally I'll put down some gold a game on a put down some gold on a game of dragon chess or just a or game of dice. You ever heard of
Oh,
I like
ever heard of
shooting dice.
Liar's
It's pretty
Dice?
fun.
You ever heard of
Especially,
Liar's Dice?
I have not.
it's the game from
That's
Pirates
that
of the Caribbean,
that's the
right?
game they play in Pirates of the Caribbean too.
Uh,
Yeah. That game's actually like very fun in real life.
Personally, I've always been a fan of Knucklebones.
is that the one where you like punch stuff, or
was that in The
No,
Witcher?
that's no, I don't believe so. No, Knuckle. Actually, yes, it is because there's a group of kids that play things.
Yeah.
No, Knucklebones is the one where you like throw the dice in the air and try and catch them on the back of your hand.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Jack's,
Oh yeah.
but yeah.
I don't know that one either.
It's been so long
Bryn,
since I played
how
that game.
attached are you to that bird? Cause could probably go up for some serious gold if you're willing to part with it.
This thing's been traveling with me for the past few years now, and he's my friend. You know, he's the only guy who's really stuck by me. So that no amount of gold is really worth anything next to him. You know, he's my boy.
All right, I understand.
Is he
Seems
your
pretty
brother?
chill so far.
Now that's racist. That's just
I
racist.
mean, I do not mean any offense, friend. I genuinely ask. I'm
No,
slowly turning Russian.
we look alike, but I'm a Kenku. He's an actual crow. Okay. I found him out in the
Ask you.
forest. He was wounded, and naturally, I did the good guy thing and nursed him back to health. I kept trying
How
to let
did
him
you?
go, but he wouldn't leave. He kept just leading me to dead bodies over and over again.
Kenku's whole things is like they lost their wings, right? Like they used to have them, but now they don't.
I didn't look too into the extended
I
Kenku
think
like origin story lore, but I do. The Kenku roosts are pretty dope. Like they're all just a bunch of like
Yeah,
thieves guilds in random cities where they stick together. They are
yeah.
kind
But
of
you don't
organized crime
have.
vibe.
You can't fly, right?
Oh yeah, we can't fly. We don't
Okay.
have wings.
Yeah, yeah. All right, cool.
um yeah, no. I'm gonna stick to the back of the group when we go in.
Okay. Are y'all
All
ready
right,
to go in?
let's go. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So it's about 30 minutes before dusk when you get to this town, and so you start heading in. And like I said earlier, this town just feels deserted. No one seems to be inside or outside any of the buildings. Um, and so as you make your way there, you walk in, and you see a drunk, a barkeep, and a barmaid. And I would like you all to roll a perception check for me.
That's a nat 20.
Perfect.
It's not a
Look,
nat
look,
20, but it is a
just to
22.
just to sort of
Trust me,
prove. I don't know if you
I
guys can
want
see
y'all to
that.
pass these rolls so you don't have to prove it to me.
He wants you to
Time to
succeed.
get a nat 20 every time.
Oh baby.
And
Uh,
so,
oh wait, what was it again?
uh,
Investigation or
perception, please.
perception? Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. That's a dirty 20.
All right, awesome. And in addition to the drunk, the barkeep, and the barmaid, you see what looks like a ghost in the far corner that either everyone else is ignoring, or no one else can see. Um, so ultimately, there are the three folks you can go talk to, or you can try to talk to the ghost. But you gotta be wary. You're probably gonna look a little weird.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna
All right,
walk
I'm
over
gonna.
to the bar and like flap my like arm. You know, I figure they have like feathered arms, kind of that are like similar to wings,
Okay.
but like can't really fly. So I'm gonna try and flap up onto a stool. Be like, "Hey, what's a bird got to do to get some scotch around here? Come on, pour me a glass, barkeep, or a mug, whatever the hell you guys got."
Scotch. That's the finest thing we have
Walk
left.
up and I'm like, "What do you got on tab?"
Oh, well, on tap, well, we've got the finest ale you could want, but the scotch. That's intriguing. You're a fine man. This is a refreshing change of pace compared to the obvious desolate misery we've been experiencing lately. A
Yeah,
scotch will
it's
be
pretty desolate here.
a
Are you
scotch will be 2 gold, and an
you
ale will be
telling me
one.
you telling me Scotland exists?
There you go, man.
You telling
And
me
I slide
Scotland
the 2 gold.
exists in your world?
Um, yeah, it's Scotlantis.
Scotland. That's where your character's from, Caleb. He's a redhead.
Come on, man.
Okay.
So yeah, the scotch is going to be 2 gold. And the ale on
I'll
tap is
toss
going to
down
be
two
one
gold
gold.
as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
throw down my 2 gold
I'll
pieces
get
and
you.
slide 'em.
I'll get you.
I'm gonna toss down like 10 gold. I'll be like, give me 2 scotches and
Keep the change.
six ales.
Well, hot dog, my kind of man. So he brings out 3 scotches and the 6 ales and brings it to you. And say, now with all this drinking y'all are doing, and with how late it's getting, it's 10 gold per person for a room. But don't worry, there's no other visitors. You will all get your own rooms. What about you there, big fella? You want anything to drink? You haven't said anything.
No, I do not drink, friend.
No,
Um,
I slide them over a couple ales and they're like, ah, come on, man, come on,
uh, I'll
come
pass
on.
him. I want to pass him 20 gold. And I say, this is a 10 for the room, 10 to forget I was here.
Well, I guess I'm gonna
Uh,
get high off my own
Okay.
stash if you want me to forget you. And so he just straight up pours 10 more
Yeah.
ales.
and I slide him my 10 gold as well.
All right.
Yeah.
So, however
I'll
much.
pass. I'll toss him 10 more gold, and then I'll toss Bryn a couple ales.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, man.
Heck
Figure we
yeah.
gotta celebrate after surviving nearly getting murdered, right? Like, we gotta live it up a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what that cult thing was, but I'm trying to get that out of my head.
Oh, and
All right,
Yeah,
so,
Steven, will
I'm
you
not
check
sticking
your
with it.
oh,
text messages?
I will.
Thank you.
And we just start pounding back drinks, baby.
Drink after drink after drink. I'll go up to the
Damien,
barkeep and
Damien
like,
very calmly like just sips at his.
Um, so
what's a
as
guy
as I
gotta do to
started
play some
drinking,
poker around here?
the drunk stumbles up to the bar, throws his hand down, obviously broke as heck because every drunk in a bar is broke. You sure have a lot of beers. You want to let me have one? I'll tell you a story. I heard y'all talking about almost being murdered, and well, boy, do I have a story for y'all.
Well, go on, get on with it. Don't leave me in suspense.
Well, can I have an ale?
You'd
You can
expect.
have the rest of the mine thread.
Okay, thank
The
you.
price of
I
the
wasn't gonna
ale
get
is
on
the
Jen.
story.
You've got
You
three in
tell
front
us
of
the
you.
story first.
Can I have all three?
The
Well,
price of the ale is the
He
story.
needs to
Okay,
keep his
okay,
throat
okay,
lubricated while he's telling it. Come
Oh,
on.
no. I have like half of one left.
Oh, you okay? You're a fast drinker.
So I want um the two. Well, I'll just have all y'all roll a perception check. But don't tell me what it is yet. Um, and he just goes, oh man, this ale is just it's the best thing I've ever had. I just always am craving more of it. But that's not why y'all are here. It's good ale, but y'all want to hear the story. The story a
No, I'm
few
here for
months
the ale.
ago. My kind
He's
of
right.
guy.
That's what I'm here for too. But
My
the story
kind
will
of
help, right?
guy.
It's good company is the only thing that makes good beer even better.
Just kind
Well,
of dap Brent up while he's talking.
this
We're
this
already bros, baby.
this story it's real, but at the same time it treats me like a horror story, but at the same time like fantasy because no one believes me. Because you see, there was an attack in this town several months ago, and in this attack there was a man. A man. We don't know anything about this man or how he got here, but all of a sudden he was standing in the middle of the square, and just a dozen men all of a sudden swarmed him and attacked him. We saw him beginning to turn pale and scream in agony, and he just curled into a ball. And that's the last we saw of him because all these men jumped on him. They jumped on him, they started attacking, and then in the blink of an
What
eye,
they look like?
every single one died. Well, they all look like him over there. And he points to the corner.
Is it the corner with the ghost in it?
It is. Now,
Oh.
what'd y'all roll
What
on
the
that?
heck? What are you pointing to?
What? You passed that check.
He's playing it though. He's trying to
Oh,
play
okay.
it
Well,
off.
what'd y'all roll on that perception
What are you
check?
pointing to? I'm gonna try and
Dirty
gaslight
20.
him and make him think he's
I
seeing
got a
things.
15.
I got a 13.
Ooh, 13 doesn't work. Okay. So
But I
that's
got a
actually
15.
15 does.
got
Davis?
Dirty 20.
Perfect. Because what just happened makes it really funny. Um, so what am I pointing to? What do you mean? I know you see him. I can hear him. I know he's there. For the two of you who rolled higher than a 14, you realize he is blind and he is the only one who can see him. So, um, but he's one of the victims. He just sits in here. He doesn't say anything, even though his existence tormented me for the first few months. But then I realized he doesn't seem to be wanting anything. He just misses life, misses people, misses company. And so I decided even if he won't talk, I'll be his company. And I may have turned into a drunk. I may have lost everything I had going for me. But knowing that I get to help someone, even though he haunted me for a while, it's what really makes life living and makes it worth it drinking all this ale day in and day out. You know what I mean? And right now you can't tell if he's being serious or if he's just a drunk.
Yeah, whatever
I
keeps you through the
understand, but
day,
this
buddy.
this alleged ghost. If he died in combat, why didn't he pass on to Valhalla?
Alleged. Alleged ghost. I know you can see him. I can feel him.
Friend, I think you've had enough for the night. Perhaps you should turn in.
I actually don't have a bed. I can't afford one, so I just sleep right here. So, um,
I think it's time for a night.
listen,
But wait, Drunk,
you may be
before
right.
you go to bed, you've been in you stay in this bar like all the time, right?
Absolutely.
So you gotta see, what's going on around town. Like you gotta be in the know. The bar is usually kind of the hub of any town about this size.
Mm-hmm.
So where the hell is everybody? There's just you, the barkeep, the barmaiden over there, and the freaking ghost in the corner.
Well, after that attack, the town somehow just magically fell to ruin. It's like there was a curse enacted to where buildings started falling, the livestock started dying. People just didn't want to live here. What was once a bustling town, hell, it was named Crossroads, has been reduced
You just
to
say this
nothing.
town was busty.
I meant
Shut
bustling.
up.
I didn't. If I said busty,
You
like,
said
No,
bustling.
you said
You
bustling.
said
I was
bustling.
Okay.
kidding.
Said busting.
I'm just
I was-
screwing with
This
you.
town is busting.
I say if I said busty, I was gonna put two very voluptuous hills in the middle of it.
Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen that clip of Luke Bryant talking and he's like, "What is a busty?"
What is a bussy?
Oh my goodness. But so
Sorry, keep going.
now everyone left. Everyone who belonged here left. The tavern is honestly the only thing still up. We have a graves keeper who goes and keeps the cemetery up. He's an old man. He says it's his dying wish to be buried there, and he wants to make sure that he has a fine resting place whenever he dies. But right now, we only get the folks who manage to still bring and deliver the goods to here so the tavern can stay up and running, and then the occasional adventurer passing through. So you three, while you clearly look like an oddity, he's blind. Don't know how he knows what y'all look like. Um,
I like to imagine he just grabbed onto us while we were sitting. He was telling
He
us story,
just-
going,
just feeling your
He just
faces.
he
mm.
accidentally grabs your schlong. Just
No, he doesn't.
Like,
He
oh
thought
no,
he was
no, I
grabbing
didn't.
your
I
arm.
didn't say stop. I didn't say stop.
So-
Back to work.
He definitely thought he was grabbing your arm. Just want to say that.
And then he
Why do you have a third arm down there?
So,
like an elephant? It's prehensile. I use it to grab things.
oh my gosh. I hate that I knew that it was before you said that. But yeah, so he's saying like, yeah, we don't get much traffic except people like you. So are you adventurers? Because I heard some King's Guards coming from Haven to deliver a bounty. There's apparently, from what I heard, you need to talk to the barkeep to get more info on it. But there was apparently a group of bandits who's been setting pitfall traps on the road directly south of here. There's apparently a pretty hefty reward to take
You
'em
don't
out.
say. We actually fell into one of those.
I can tell. You look a little rough.
We
there,
fell
buddy.
into one of those pits. If you point me in the right direction, I will go and kill every single one of them.
South, and he points east. 'Cause he doesn't. He
God,
doesn't
this
know. But he
character
knows
is-
south, but he doesn't
This
have
character is just Blinken from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
All right, fellas. I say we
Master
we go to
Robin.
bed for the night, and then at first light we wake up and we go and hunt down these bandits.
Alrighty.
Master Robin, you lost both arms in the war, but you grew a nice pair of boobs.
But yeah, so after he's done talking to y'all, he just finishes his drink and then grabs another one out from behind the bar that the barkeep hadn't even poured yet and chugs it. And he goes and he passes out right there on that bench, just like he said he would. So,
He's a man
I
of his
see.
word.
he is, and so
Can I search? Can I try and pickpocket them?
you absolutely may. Let's roll.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was about to say I
I'm
want to
kidding.
see what you roll because
I don't
He
actually
has
want to do that.
pocket lint out. He doesn't have like
I was about to
anything.
say
Yeah.
you're gonna pull back a disease.
Well, you catch is a freaking STD.
Oh no, that's
You
this is
search,
a
you
PTD.
find chlamydia.
You search, and now you've got 7 different diseases, all beginning with the letter H.
There are a lot of them, and a lot of them
Mm.
are sexually contracted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so y'all can either go
Mm.
back and talk to him about that bounty, or y'all can head in for the night, and we can pick back up in the morning.
Yeah, let's get a little more info, then hit
All
the
right, I
hay.
say we go in for the
Sure.
night.
Friends,
Talk
I
to the
will meet
barkeep
you
real quick.
both.
Get some
I'll,
info.
I'll meet I'll meet you both down here in the morning. I'm going to go turn in for the night. Um, yes.
All right, cool. I'll probably have another drink, maybe talk to the barkeep, get some deets on the job, and then tomorrow, those bandits are toast, man.
Of
Love
course.
it.
And Damien
Do you
leaves and walks
fellas
back
want
out.
to? Do you want to set up a? Do you want to set up a watch? Should one of us stay up?
Damien's already in his room,
I
so
said you can, but in this case, you don't have to.
You're even more paranoid than me, man. I don't
Okay.
think anybody's gonna jump us while we're sleeping at the inn. At least I hope not. Like,
I don't know, man. Last time I fell asleep, I woke up in a shack, and I was
Yeah,
bound.
no, that is a fair point. I, I stand corrected. You're right about that. Maybe we should take watch, but I'm not doing it. I'm sleepy, but I got a lot of scotch in my system right now.
I say so.
My
Are y'all?
body's pretty small.
I
My
don't know.
tolerance is not.
Not that I have anything against waking up and being bound, but like at least like the
Yeah, like
consent to it first. You know
yeah,
what
I
I'm
like to
saying?
consent to it.
Yeah.
But where's the barkeep? I got some quick questions about these bandits.
So he's over at the end of the bar, flirting with the barkeep, who we can only hope to be his wife because he's saying some things that I won't say on stream.
Salacious stuff.
Oh, it's absolutely seductive. I'll tell you what. It's a good thing Chaps isn't here because I'd be seducing Chaps right now.
I'll play the
A deuce
barkeep.
off?
I'll play the barkeep.
Wait,
Can I get y'all? I'm not
roll a
watching.
10 for both of them.
Oh, that's a very good point. All right, we are going to roll.
That's right. The dice room is progressive. We
Also
objectify
roll a
men
10 for the
and
blind
women.
guy.
They both got tens. Oh, the blind guy. Okay.
Oh, it's a couple of hotties over here.
Roll a 10 for the ghost too.
The blind guy got a 10. Okay.
What is happening?
The ghost got a 3.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a ghost, so I
Okay.
mean,
Dead
he's,
for a
He,
bit.
he lost
he's
a lot of his
yeah,
charm.
he's-
There's not much color in his face. Like,
You know, I just walk up to the bar and I'm like, "How you doing?"
oh, well, I'm about to be doing pretty doggone good. Y'all want some more to drink? Because listen, y'all been my favorite customers I've had in a long time.
I mean, if you're buying, I'm in. But I'm a little on the broke side at the moment. I probably got to keep my drinking expenses just this for now.
All right. I'll toss you 2 more gold, one for me and a bird here.
All
Hey,
right.
appreciate it, man.
If you give us a little more information.
Well,
Yeah,
so
yeah. We're interested in this group of bandits the drunk over there told us about. We're looking to correct your problem. Kill these bandits, get paid. What's not the light?
We also got a little
yes, the barkeep rolled a 10.
we got a
out of
little
10.
little vendetta against them.
The barkeep is very hot, Songy.
Yeah. So far, everyone in the bar but the ghost is hot, and me. I'm not hot either. I'm also a 3.
But unless
Me
your
and the
pants are
ghost,
off,
we the
then
same.
you're hot.
I'm an 8,
Oh,
so
if the pants come off, and Bryn is a god,
I'm a 10.
but not a Greek god, because we know all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways,
For multiple reasons.
the barkeep, Songy, do you want to name the barkeep for me real quick? It is a man, but I haven't come up with a name. But so
Yeah.
the barkeep pours 3
you
ales,
guys
hands one to each of you, and starts drinking his other. Now I'm gonna warn you fellas right here. Connell.
Good
Okay,
name.
I like it.
Yeah.
Connell goes. Now I'm gonna warn you. Just because he was right this time, I don't recommend listening to the drunk. He just mumbles on, and he hasn't left here in months. It's amazing he doesn't smell. That's all I've got to say. But yeah, he's right this time. We actually had a bounty come in from the king's guards. It's right here. He holds up this decree. There's a group of bandits on the road directly south of here, and if you can kill them and you can prove their death, it does explicitly say do not bring their heads. and then you bring this to the
I'll
castle.
bring their balls.
I guess I did
Well,
not
what if they're a more
specifically say that.
progressive bandit organization and they have female members? What are you gonna do then?
You bring the women's balls.
I
Bring the
guess that is
women's
a
balls.
possibility, but
With that, okay.
But he's like, but yeah, so if you bring proof of their annihilation, essentially, if you wipe out that camp, bring it back to them, and take this along with the proof to the castle, it's 1,000 gold pieces.
holy crap!
Exactly. These bandits have been terrorizing this road for a long time. The road south used to be one of our busiest roads, and granted, everything that's happened here, but so we don't get a lot of it coming in general, but now we get almost nothing coming from the south, and everything comes from the east and the west.
Well, then we're certainly interested.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, so
probably daybreak tomorrow. We'll dust on out
So,
of here.
well,
Next
if
you
you're
see of us,
interested
we'll
here, take
bring in
it with you.
scouts.
So, can I ask you, is it weird, like owning a tavern with your sister?
My sister, listen, okay? Just because she's the finest thing you've seen west of the...
Looking at his map to find the rivers.
So the river by Dragon's Plume is going to be called the let me 1 second. I'm definitely not looking up cool river names.
The
The
Chattahoochee.
Chattahoochee.
No.
Chattahoochee.
The Chapsacoochee River.
There we go.
No. Just because she's the finest thing, even might be the hottest thing, you might say, west of the Rippling River, over by over by Dragon's Plume, and I said hot for a reason because that place is hot. And I am so fine myself, which I know y'all noticed, and I just want to say, if y'all want to stick around for a little bit, we'd be happy to accommodate you, but this is my
God,
wife,
they're an
kind sir.
Are you
influencer.
soliciting us for group sex?
What? Why
They're
no?
an influencer. They're an influencer swinger couple.
Absolutely not. We are
Trying
not.
to get us
didn't-
in on their
How
swinging.
How dare?
We didn't notice the
You
25
insinuate that.
pineapples sitting around the tavern.
All upside down. I'll say you didn't roll a 24. But
Oh my god.
how
swing
dare you? We are
civil
not
rings.
swinging. I am loyal to my wife, but I
Yeah,
am
she's
looking.
loyal. You're
not
loyal
here.
to her, but you're right. Sorry. Sorry. Damien comes back down.
I'm sorry. You
I
both
got
are
nothing to
just.
hope, but here.
I have been noticing a steady stream of orcs coming and going from this village the past couple weeks.
No, listen. I am very loyal to my wife, and I hope she is very loyal to me. Because I mean, just look at her. But no, what I'm asking.
So you like to watch them,
What I'm
friends?
asking. Go to
You're
sleep.
upstairs. Go to bed.
I said I came
Okay,
back down.
I'm sorry. Damien, you are
Okay, okay, I stay upstairs.
Well,
Then.
they-
Drink a LaCroix. Drink a LaCroix.
Well, no, it's a simple matter of marketing. If we pair you all with me and my wife, we can have the allure to bring folks back into this town. This can be what rejuvenates Crossroads. We can put it back on the map. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. We can pay you. If you make your base of operations here, we can get this set up to where we absolutely build up and just build up and build up Crossroads and make it even rival Haven as far as popularity. What do
Is
y'all
this
say?
one of those pyramid schemes where they say you're gonna get in at the bottom and then they disappear with your money?
Table talk? I'm just coming up with
I mean,
this
it
on
is
the
called
spot.
Crossroads.
Was this the Silk Road?
Yeah. No, I'm just coming up with this on the spot, and so I kind of like where it's going, so...
I do like where it's going. It's interesting. This could be a cool hub to build up.
I gotta-
and bring in BC.
I gotta- Yeah.
You gotta what?
So
yeah.
how long have you two been married?
Well, we just celebrated a couple months ago our 5th anniversary, actually.
The real question is how long until you guys get divorced? Am I right? And I'd give an elbow to my human friend.
Basically...
I was hoping y'all had been married for like 50 years or something, and you had a daughter that was like closer to our age. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus
anyway.
Christ. They
I
don't
have
look that
a
old to me. They look like they're maybe like 32.
Maybe they're just deceptively old,
Maybe they're elves,
like
actually.
a
They could be like
George
elves.
Clooney, you
You guys
know?
elves or anything? I don't really recognize you. Featherless races all look kind of the same to me. Not to be racist or anything.
1 second. Let me
Alright.
look something up.
Anyway, I'm gonna hit the hay, but um, I just look at them and like I just want you to know, if you ever die tragically in some kind of accident, me and him can take care of your wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I then jump off of my stool and flap down to the floor a little bit, but like when I land, there is a distinctive sound of a thwap. And my feet are claws, little claws, so you know what? They don't make that sound. And then I turn and I look at the like barmaid and I give her a little,
Oh
and then
boy.
I go upstairs.
Yeah. So as y'all are leaving,
I go upstairs.
as y'all are leaving, he's like, just think about it. I'll even give you part of the profit if we can truly build this up. Y'all can have part of this, and we can call this your home. But y'all sleep on it. Y'all think on it. We can talk more about it next time y'all are in town.
Okay,
Sounds good, Connell. I'm gonna get some sleep.
sounds
Had a
good.
lot of scotch tonight.
I'm just gonna go and walk off
I'll
and
say-
start ignoring him.
It's bedtime.
Yeah,
Bro.
y'all go to bed.
It is bedtime. I'm sleepy. I'm a sleepy boy.
Steven,
Yes.
am I good for the night?
Yeah. Nothing's happening tonight. Y'all can do whatever. Are
No,
you
no,
asking
no,
about
no,
your
no.
other thing? Yeah. No, you're fine.
Yeah, the other thing. Okay.
We talked about it. That was done recently enough to where you don't have
Yeah.
anything. Yeah, you're fine.
Great. Great. Well, what's
You
up?
like a werewolf or something, buddy?
What's up, Steven?
Oh boy.
Let me.
Seriously, nothing's happening tonight. There are no cool parties. Nobody's going out clubbing or anything. No, we're
It'll
just
be a
sleeping.
party of
Like good
one.
little adventurers.
I mean, because when we agreed that, I thought it would be like a week ago, maybe.
I'll tell you more about this after stream.
Okay, I got you.
But no, you
I'm all
are
good?
fine.
Great.
All right, so you all have a very uneventful night, and beds are surprisingly soft and comfortable. That's disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone roll a Constitution
Why,
save
Aaron?
right now.
Oh, what's it?
Aaron, why would you share
Constitution.
that?
Okay.
It's
Wait, what does it say?
Ooh, that's
Aaron said that a child just barfed on them. Is that a Constitution saving throw?
Isn't that what we roll for that?
Yeah, it'd be a dirty 20.
Okay, you
loyal
passed.
soldier.
What did Aaron
does
say,
not
though?
leave in the face of getting
Uh,
vomited on by a child.
Aaron just had a
Respectable.
child
Oh.
barf on them. Listen,
Oh,
I've
Oh,
never
no.
had
That's
curry.
right, Aaron.
I kind of want to.
It's pretty good. I had it when I was in Ireland.
Nice. All right, but so you all sleep. I'm assuming you all passed the check.
oh my gosh!
Damn it.
I thought you just said I've never had somebody vomit on me, and I kind of want to. I just totally misheard that because it's lagging out.
That's a
Weird
little
kink,
gross.
but okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right. Sorry, I got a 16 on the con.
Davis, I don't care. You pass because
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with it. Okay.
What's the con save for anyway?
That kid
To
just
not throw
puked.
up from, the
Oh,
fact that
from drinking,
someone...
from copious drinking.
Oh, I meant from
No,
the child.
from someone vomiting on Aaron.
Oh, but that's meta knowledge for our characters, bro. They can't know that. That's cheating from them.
And you felt a disturbance in the force.
Yeah, I was about to say. We're pretending you rolled a nat 20 like perception, and you just see a feed of words in the sky above you.
What is it? Oh God, what does it mean?
And in the blink of an eye, it's gone.
Exactly. Just as you begin to read it and understand it.
All you feel is nausea.
All right.
All right.
Oh, that's great.
So when y'all all wake up, like I said, the beds were surprisingly comfortable. Like, granted, you just woke up from a shack being shackled. This was honestly very refreshing. And as you make your way down, you see the drunk still drunk and asleep on the bench, and the barkeep is passed out in a chair, like hand back, so has a ale in
Which
his
one?
hand. The barkeep, the man, Connell. The barmaid you don't see.
Oh.
And
You do, however, hear
So we
creaking from their
we shouldn't let's not wake up the barkeep, but let's look around for the barmaid and just ask for some directions to the
Hey, wasn't it you who said we should, focus on the job, man? What are you trying to do? Trying to lay some pipe, bro?
I'm trying to find some directions. I'm trying to find some directions.
so as long as it stays with that,
I
I'd be
sense your
okay.
ulterior motives.
But this was getting very close to uncomfortable for me. So, as
Did
y'all
we
are talking to
stray
each
that
other,
far?
I'm just gonna like gently stroke the barkeep's hair to try and wake him up.
and he crossed. Whoa.
No, I'm kidding. I just like
Sweetheart?
shake him up.
Oh, sweetheart. Okay.
Lovingly
We're
caress.
So,
we're trying to get some directions to the outpost,
all right.
the little camp thingy.
Yeah. So
That
he
we're trying
finishes
to
drink. And it's
raid.
like, so y'all want to go there now? Maybe it was a dream. I
Yeah.
thought y'all were looking for somewhere else. Well, let me give you this map. Let me give you this. If you're really gonna take care of this, I think this will help.
Wait,
Uh,
where'd you think we were looking for?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. You look like the folks headed to the pit, but everyone here is headed to Haven, so I kind of assumed Haven.
The
I'm sorry,
heck is the pit?
pit?
Oh, the pit? Y'all don't know about the pit?
No,
Oh,
we do not know about the
oh.
pit.
I can't tell you about the pit, but what I can tell you is you've got to go. Y'all are going. Just looking at you, I can tell that y'all are going to love the pit and everything about it.
Can we
Oh
roll
my
any
God,
type
is
of
this a
history
weird?
check to have heard about the pit,
Yeah,
or is that
can we
like
do a history
beyond?
check?
Is that not common knowledge to like pretty much anybody but this guy and some random people?
What's the number one rule
This
of
a
Fight Club?
euphemism?
You don't
Don't
talk about
talk about Fight Club. Okay, so it's not well known then.
Folks know about it and they know rumors about it, but no one knows anything about it unless you're in the middle of it, basically.
Okay,
So there's
that's fair.
some folks you could probably
I,
pressure into telling you, but not him.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to just like mark down some places
yeah.
on our map, we're just kind of going places, doing stuff. I guess first
Oh,
priority is
also,
to kill those bandits. I could use some money.
Yeah. Well, of course.
what's
Like,
that?
here's the spare map.
did we take a long rest?
Yeah, that was a long rest. Sleeping there. I'm sorry.
Cool.
What's that actually? Can I try and do like a persuasion type thing to see if I can get him to, tell us where the pit is?
He was about to. You don't have
Oh,
to.
he
You
was?
don't have
Oh,
to.
never mind.
Uh,
Sorry. Sorry, never mind. Forget I said anything.
I'll send a copy of the map in the Discord so I can see it after the session. But yeah, so he hands you a map and he's like, "Hey, like I mean, here you go. So you're obviously here in Crossroads. Directly south, you'll get to this fork in the road. Well, I guess it's actually not a fork because one of them really only goes up to this old abandoned shack that old man Namor used to live in, and he died fortnights ago. But so
I
yeah,
think I woke up in that shack
He
last
did not.
night.
He didn't crank enough 90s.
I guess not. But so if you head directly west out of Crossroads and follow the road directly west, you'll end up directly in Haven. North will take you to the pit, and there are two roads headed east. If you head one northeast, that'll take you to the Fount, or the Font. I haven't decided how to say it yet. And if you go the one that is closer to due east, you'll actually end up in Thelrin, one of the other major cities in this hold, or in this country. But yeah, the
So,
bandits. If you're looking for
what
those,
about the bandit camp?
they are directly south. If you reach that, if you reach the bend in the road, or you pass that shack, you've gone too far.
Oh, all right.
Well,
Well,
let's navigate, baby.
how much that map cost?
For you, my friends, I think we can make a deal where if you promise to make this your base of operations, I'm willing to give it to you for free.
Agreed. I just take the map.
Fine by me. Yeah,
Then it
It's
is
not a
yours.
deception check if you don't even know if you're lying yet.
exactly.
I was like, I'm not lying.
No,
So-
for
oh,
what
But
we're
we
saying.
we are.
Yeah, we
Oh.
very well could be. Maybe we'll make our base of operations somewhere else, but we'll promise to in the moment.
Okay, okay. But yeah, so he gives it to you. The places are obviously mapped, but are
I rolled a
marked.
15 for deception because I have no intention.
Hey now, um, what does he need to roll to counter that?
Insight.
Insight.
Insight. Well, I'm on the chap.
Jinx.
I'm on the chappie who has a -4 to insight. So if you lose, you're getting shot. He rolled a 3. Okay.
It's so true to real life chaps. That's -4 to insight.
I'm a very good judge of character.
Um.
Apparently, I don't know. You just, all the crazy women. I don't know. I think you've got
I
some
mean,
issues.
No,
you're
no,
friends
no,
with me and
listen,
Davis,
just
so
because-
apparently not.
Just listen.
You
I
invited
didn't
me on
say
this show. What's like good judge of
Listen,
character?
no.
My
I
ass.
knew what I was doing. I didn't say I made good choices.
Okay.
And I can't help it if I attract crazy.
Fair enough.
Okay, man.
Fair enough. All right. Since the other two of you rolled last time, Dylan, will you roll me a D100?
Come on, hot dice. That would be an 80.
80 flat. Okay. Oh,
It's
that's
almost
okay.
a 100.
If you want to give it a second digit, you can roll a d10 again.
Yeah,
And give you the
If you
The ones
wish
list.
for me to.
No, you can't. This is up to y'all. If you want to roll it, do it. You don't know what it is.
nah. We'll stay. We'll
Okay.
stay.
Can each of y'all, as you're walking there, making your way towards where you think the bandit camp is, you know it's going to be near that pitfall trap. Can each of you roll me a perception check?
that I can. Ooh, not my best roll. That's only an 11, and I have a +7 to the check.
I got a,
man,
I got a nat 1.
Oh, so we are not noticing these pit
I
traps.
got
We're
a,
about to
I got an
fall in
8.
again.
So this is. What'd you get, Dylan?
An 8.
Dylan?
I got an 8. Oh, did I leg out?
Oh,
not
no,
for
I
me.
hear you now.
It might have been on his end for a second.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah, so actually the 11 passes because this was not meant to be hard.
Phew.
So
A little hungover still.
yeah, exactly. You know, y'all are
Yeah, we're
still a
still waking
little
up.
hungover. Dylan has no excuse.
I'm still waking up. He's not
Okay.
a morning person. He's still waking up.
Okay, canonically not a morning person.
Does the
That's
nat
good.
1 pass though?
Supper's disadvantage on all checks from the periods of 6 in the morning
If
to
you
10.
have a plus a 9, yeah, it does. So there's
I
actually
have a
a
6.
small chest hidden in a tree. It looks like it'd be easy enough to grab. It's small enough to where I'm not gonna make you make a strength save or throw or anything.
Actually, if someone will point it out to me, I have a climbing speed, so I can just climb on up there.
Like a spider. Just yeah, so I mean I'll spot like a glint in my eye, presumably from some
Oh,
of the metal
no.
on it maybe, and I'll look up and be like, hey, is that
I forgot.
a little chest or something? I mean I could send the bird up there to get it, but he's not a morning person. He doesn't really feel like
I'll-
flying usually.
I'll take it, friend. So I climb on up and I grab it. And since I have a climbing speed, I don't have to make a check for it.
I wasn't gonna make you make a check anyways.
So
Like I
suck
said,
it.
it's like, how tall are you?
I
6 feet tall?
am. What's that?
Roughly.
Are you looking at like my character sheet?
I don't have your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm 6'1".
Okay. Yeah, it was only like 10 feet in the air. You almost could have reached it just by raising your hands. So, like, you don't have to worry about anything. But,
How long do you think a person? My arms aren't 4 feet long.
that's why I said almost reached it. Your arms, now including your torso, are supposed to be equal to your length. So if you reach up, it should be like. If
Give
you're
you an
6 feet
extra
tall, it
like,
should be like
2 or 3 feet
Yeah.
on there.
a
There's
person on
still
3
like a
feet.
whole foot that like you can't reach though.
That's why I said you barely have
Throw a
to
little
climb.
jump in there, put some hops in and smack it.
I wasn't gonna make you do anything crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, do you want to try to open it?
That's
I'd like to roll an investigation check on this daggum chest.
Okay, roll it.
This better not be a mimic.
so I'm standing 15 feet away from Chaps right now.
Okay.
21.
Was it a nat 20 by any chance?
No, it wasn't.
Because if it was a nat 20, it was going to turn into a mimic. No, so it is a normal chest. Like, it's just a little small chest. Maybe like the size of my. Where is it? Right here.
All right. Well, in
Does
that
it-
case,
does it say I heart hot moms on it, or
It might. Do
In a
you
different language,
do
maybe.
do you speak
Yeah, because common technically isn't English.
Yeah, do you speak? Okay, then yeah, if common isn't English, it says "I love hot moms" in English. So you recognize the heart, but you don't recognize the other letters.
It looks like some kind of dead tongue. I don't know what language that is.
Hmm. Hmm.
Close. I don't know.
We
Yeah.
we may never know. I want to pry it open.
So you want to pry it open, or do you want to like try to pick it, or what? I guess none of y'all are like.
Oh, is it
I want to
locked?
pry it open.
You just
Wait, if
want
it's
to pry
locked,
it
I
open?
actually I have proficiency in thieves' tools.
Okay, great. Try.
Mm-hmm.
All
All right, I've
right.
got my roll if you fail the check.
All right, cool. That'll hopefully won't have to come in handy, but sometimes brute strength
Yeah.
is the only option. Okay, so I believe.
Oh, Bryn, by the way,
Yep,
what's your other language?
I know Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
I really
Oh,
almost
I
said
know
one of
Oh,
those.
I know
common.
Dorvish.
I know common, Delkier, and Dwarvish.
Some fellow.
All three of us knowing Dwarvish actually might come in handy.
It
Dwarvish
really
is just the
might.
best language.
I want
That's
y'all to know
a
it really.
16 on my
Ooh.
lock picking attempt.
Okay.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging.
In a hole, diggy
Diggy,
diggy.
Diggy diggy hole.
Diggy
Diggy diggy hole.
So you mess with it. You can get the pick and the whatever it's called in there. I watch enough lock picking videos. I should remember.
Attention.
But yeah, I guess. Anyways, you get it in there and like you feel
Mhm.
like you're moving it, but you just can't seem to unlock it.
I was feeling pretty good about this,
Alright,
but
I'm gonna
this
take
is
my
a pretty complex lock. I can't
I'm
get
gonna
out
take
the
my
pins.
Do not worry,
I
friend. I got
stand
this.
back.
I was about
I'm
to
gonna
say,
take my
Dylan
great
already said.
axe and just
No,
swing
no,
the
no, no,
crap
wait,
at
wait.
the
No,
lock.
you might damage whatever's inside of it because you're so strong, friend. Allow me to just.
No, that's why
And
that's why I swing at the lock, you know?
Oh
I
yeah,
got a
you're only
22.
gonna hit the lock, right?
So the
Yeah, I
lock
got
is
a
not
22 on
separate.
my strength check.
The lock is not separate. It's like built into it.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, y'all didn't actually ask if it was locked. So you're messing around fiddling with the lock, so it's unlocked. I just want to see what y'all would do. But your 22 strength check, you actually rip the top of it off. And so
See,
the
it is
thing,
So that
spreading like-
conceals the fact. That conceals from everybody that it could have been locked before. They don't know anymore
I
because
was
the top's
about-
broken. So I don't look
Exactly.
stupid anymore.
yeah,
Good job.
exactly.
Thank
So I mean,
you.
you have no like they don't know that exactly. But so he rips it off, and what's inside goes flying up. What's your bird's name again?
Scav.
Scav. The scav like
A
shiny
poison
things?
dart hits Scav in the neck.
Scav like shiny things.
Yeah. So whatever it is, you can't quite tell what it is, but scav just leaps off your shoulder, goes and gets it, like I swear as fast as an eagle, uh, and brings it down and drops it at your feet. And you see a dead mouse with a silver ribbon tied around it and a singular gold coin.
Well, this is kind of ominous, and I'm gonna pick up the mouse and investigate it real quick. I roll investigation to see if I don't know if there's any interesting things about the way it was killed, maybe.
The most
Yeah.
interesting thing you can see is there's no cuts, no bruising, no blunt force, no broken bones. The skin looks intact. It doesn't look like a poison of sorts. It looks like it somehow just died.
Can I roll survival to sniff it and see if I can figure out how it died from that?
Yeah, if you want to try to smell the poison or something, yeah, roll for me.
Yeah, if it's not poisoned, I'm feeding it to my bird. He found it for us. He's a lovely guy.
That'll be a 17 survival.
Yeah, you sniff it, you smell absolutely no poison, no toxic anything. Like it, you can't seem to figure out why he died.
Well, he
It
might
was
have died of
obviously.
asphyxiation inside.
I was
the
about to
same
say,
box.
yeah.
That's actually a really good guess I didn't think of. I was gonna say
So the
magic.
whole thing here is the mystery of finding out how this mouse died. This is awesome. I really like this. Okay, let's think. How did he die? So he has a little ribbon tied around him, right? And a single gold coin. Oh. That's a brain
Can I
teaser.
just grab the gold coin?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
the
put
mouse
gold
and the
coin in my
coin aren't
pocket.
attached at all, right?
Uh,
This
They're
feels.
separate things?
the
It
coin.
only,
Go ahead, Dylan.
It feels like a message to someone. It feels as though someone is trying to tell someone else that all rats die.
Yes, that definitely would make sense.
Yes.
I I'm not really getting much from it myself, but at least on the method of death, I don't really care about the message it was trying to send. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, honestly, with the fact that I do not smell any poison or anything of that sort, there isn't any place that it appears to be harmed. It almost makes me. I want to assume that it was
Can I just like
power word kill.
Interesting.
Maybe
can I just poke it with the
pretty powerful
handle
spell,
of my
right?
axe to make sure it's dead?
Yeah, absolutely. You poke it and it doesn't even
I'm gonna
twitch.
just
It's so
kind
dead.
of. I
Oh, now that's an interesting thing to think about. That is a very big spell to use for a rat.
Idea. You see, this, my friends, and I hold up the mouse. This is not a mouse. This is a druid. A druid that wild shaped into a mouse and was yeah, and had power word kill used on them and then shoved into a box and thrown away. Obviously, this is it. They even put the coin on him to pay the ferryman.
Does
Well,
anybody
yeah,
have?
it's like when they put the coins over the eyes. That's this. You're a genius. I
I'm
think you might be.
gonna
Are you like a
I'm gonna
detective
put
or
the
something?
coin back in the box.
Okay.
If anybody,
I want
does
to make
anybody
sure
have any
that coin's not
objections?
cursed.
Scab and I are kind of hungry. We might like split this.
Oh no, go for it! And I toss the mouse to him.
Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, and I pull out a little dagger and I start cutting it in half. And Scab starts like pecking. I'm like, stop! I haven't finished yet. Come on. And I finish cutting it. And there's one half that's obviously bigger and one half that's smaller. And I try and take the bigger one. And Scab pecks my finger. And I'm like, freaking bird. I give him the big half.
Does your bird bully you that much?
He's a bit demanding sometimes, but he's just he works hard. You know. I mean, he got the mouse. I figure he actually does deserve the bigger half.
You're like a cat owner. All cat
Mm.
owners sound like they're in an abusive relationship. No. I provoked him. It's
I
my
had this
fault that he
coming. I had
scratched
this
me.
coming. It's my fault. I deserve this. You see their arms are just ripped to pieces.
I shouldn't have bothered him while he ate. It was my fault. I swear.
Speaking of that, if at some point could we take a 15-minute break? I want to go pet my cat real quick.
So a 15-minute
we
break
are-
will put us at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, we
we'll
still
be
stopping
done
at
in
10?
15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm not going. I work. I can't.
Oh
Go
yeah,
to
I forget
another-
you're a working man. You ain't got time.
Yeah,
to
we
get-
forget that he's a functioning adult, unlike
The rest of us
us.
are all student bums.
Um.
Mm.
All right. So with the rat being eaten, and you said you put the gold coin back in the box. Now I would like to remind you there is no top.
No
to
top
the
on the
box.
box.
I don't even know where the top is. It went flying so far. Like
Yeah,
you'd
it's
have to
just-
spend a whole
oh.
session looking for it. Please don't.
The next great mystery we're gonna solve. Second session, no combat. We're looking for a box.
The lid of a box. And did I mention
The
it
lid
was
of
like
a
green?
Inside
Let's
the
just
box.
let's just keep going down the path
box?
towards the camp.
All
Let's
right.
keep moving.
Yeah, so y'all start going, you start heading that way.
So, what is the craziest monster that you have killed?
I,
You asking that just to open anybody?
Yeah, just open to both of you guys.
Let
I
me
killed
think.
like a. Killed a cat one time.
What?
What
What
was
did
her
it
name?
Just
do?
the normal cat. Yeah.
Yeah, it bit me.
Your stupid fighter is like walking down the road and a stray cat bites him. He just like kicks it in the head or something. The coolest
Isn't there
fight
like
he's ever had.
isn't there a moment like that in Baldur's Gate 3 with a squirrel?
I just saw
If
that
there is, I
video
have not
today.
encountered it yet.
I just saw
I
that
don't think
video
I've gotten
today.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
And they
generally
Air in Baldur's Gate 3 though.
I don't have a lot of experience fighting monsters. I fight a lot of people, and generally I just leave them on the brink of death. I don't actually kill them.
Yeah, I'm in a pretty similar spot. I've killed, I mean, I think I had to fight a manticore once, and that was pretty tough. But other than that, it's mostly just been, I used to work in a pretty dirty business, and I had to hurt a lot of people, but I've tried to keep my hands clean since.
I fought the
Okay.
bear once.
Oh, I also killed a legendary blue dragon one time.
I don't
Wow,
believe you.
that's a little detail to throw in at the end.
Yeah,
First,
no,
the first thing that came to mind was
I'm
the
kidding.
cat, then the blue dragon.
All
You
right.
really just had to. You trying to one up us. He's fine. No, I killed a bear once.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Of course
It
you
was.
killed bear. You are a bear killer guy. Oh, sorry, I'm being a
Was
bit
it a
racist.
werebear?
Um,
And are you a werebear now?
Oh, no, I'm not. No, I am not aware anything. No, I'm
Is your
just
character is he kind of pale?
Yeah, he's kind of pale.
All right. When he so he's talking in character at some point. I'm looking into his mouth.
Mm.
I'm looking at his teeth.
He doesn't have fangs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not making it too obvious.
I just wanted to do something other than British.
No, I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah.
You
Just
should have been
every.
man.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was one of my father's tests was I had to go into the woods and kill a creature and come back.
Yeah, family, right? I mean,
That's
my
cool.
family made me kept making me like take a knife to people. It was you know how Kenku are, right? We get into a lot of organized crime type of stuff. It's anything for the family, right?
Yes.
I have some experience with
No.
organized crime, like I said. I already kind of told you my poker playing got me in a little trouble. Told you about that kid I didn't kill.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to make this very clear in case there's any confusion on this. I want to make this very clear. I am not currently wanted by the Chicago Police Department.
It's a very strange detail to add in, friend.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been to this.
I just want to make it clear that the
am
charges
not.
were dropped. I am not wanted by the Chicago Police Department.
What is this Chicago you speak of?
It's a city in the land I come from.
Yeah, there are like other continents. I might have to ask you about this after session because I feel like it might make sense for most of us to have not been around this continent that much since we don't seem to know very much about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can I answer that question, Steven?
What's the question?
If there's other continents.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
Yes, there's other continents.
Yeah, there are.
absolutely.
This isn't like Waterworld where there's just one patch of dry land.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't want to press Steven for other continents that he hadn't like written anything for yet and be like, okay, so I'm from a different continent, so you're gonna need to write all that now.
Yeah, no, I do have
No, I
other
already
continents.
talked to him about it. I'm actually, yeah.
Yeah, I also do have a map with other continents on it anyway, so.
Dope. Okay,
I
I'll
also
keep
am from
track.
another continent. Like
All right,
legit,
yeah.
me and Steven talked about that too.
Yeah,
Cool. I'll probably end up establishing being from a
Same.
different one because I figure we probably won't run into that many Kenku, but like I figure on another continent there might be more of them, and that's like what I'm running from.
Okay. So, I've just thoroughly enjoyed this, so I'm not gonna make y'all roll a check in case you miss it. As you're walking down there, you see the pitfall in the distance, but you also see off to your left towards the mountainside, because you're walking south. You see what looks like some pretty beaten down grass. Like some folks have been going over there time and time again, creating their own trail of sorts. So you can either keep going towards the pitfall, or you could choose to investigate this path and see where it leads.
You so
Bryn,
generously let us see it, so I'm
is there
tempted
any
to go there.
is there any chance
Yeah.
you could get the bird to kind of give us a scouting report? I don't know if you can communicate with it very well.
It can usually understand what I'm saying, but naturally it can't talk. So I can roughly it can tell me kind of yes or no questions, but outside of that he's not going to be able to really explain anything. So normally I just tell
Could you
him
ask
if
him
you
if
see
the
people, I'll tell him to peck me.
Could you ask him if the bandit camp's over there?
You want me to send him down the path with the recently trod on grass or straight ahead towards the pitfall? or both, maybe. Just in which order?
Down the
So we just
path.
go ahead and I just say we go ahead and go down the path. I mean, I feel like at this point we're strong enough to encounter whatever may be waiting for us. Just keep your bird's head on swivel.
All right, fair enough.
All right, all right. I'm cool with that.
All right. So yeah,
Kind of got
so
both my hands on my two hand axes
go ahead and get them ready. Okay.
as I'm walking.
Yeah, so y'all obviously begin walking down the path, and it's not very long before you see a clearing up ahead. You see a couple tents, not many. If you had to guess, you'd say maybe 4 or 5 tents total, and one bigger one, obviously. There's some very crude fences, but they obviously haven't been established enough to offer any sort of perimeter security. And frankly, you could just walk right in if you want. Um, can who's in front? Or
I'll be in front.
I'll tell you what. Did you send your bird up there, Davis?
We resolved to just kind of have him keep
Okay.
his head on a swivel and not send him off.
Okay, then give me a perception check, Dylan. If you're the first one there.
Hot dice, hot dice.
Hot dice. Ooh, that is a 17 plus dirty 20.
They're hot, baby.
God,
You don't.
love this new dice set.
It doesn't matter what the plus is. So you're there, and you can see that most of the tents actually look abandoned. So it looks like there's going to be a smaller population than total tents. As you look a little bit closer, you can see 2 bandits and 1 captain. The captain is sitting down at a table eating some porridge right in front of his uh, tent, and the 2 that you see are sitting by a fire cooking something nearby. So no one's really standing guard, no one's really doing anything. It's honestly pretty lackadaisical for what appears to be a bandit camp.
Something feels kind of off, guys. I There's so few of them. They're just kind of hanging around. Normally, bandits are a little more vigilant because they're worried about, getting caught by people or something. But these guys just look like they're hanging around.
All right, I have an idea. You two stay back. I'll walk up and see if any more of them try and jump out.
All right, if you say so, man. I'm gonna jump into a bush and try and
Okay.
hide.
Okay. So you're gonna walk up.
I'm just gonna kind of wander up and be like, "Hey man, what's going on?"
All right. Just so I can get this encounter going, can y'all go ahead and roll initiative for when it happens?
Don't
Yeah.
With so little time left, we'll need to be quick.
17.
I got
I got a 14.
ooh, I got a dirty 20 again.
All right.
Dice. The new dice are hot.
All right, then we can work with this. Okay. All right. So yeah. So Hygith begins walking up and walks through the first gate. Absolutely no problem if you can even call it a gate. It's really just a clearing between the fences that the path just happened to lead straight through. And he walks, or do you keep walking in? You're obviously inside what they're calling a fence, but it's quite a pitiful fence.
Yeah,
You just keep walking? Okay.
just gonna keep
Um,
strolling up.
How do I want to do this? So as you go, make it past the first fence. Um, how does a surprise attack work? Can y'all tell me that real quick?
If someone's surprised, that means that they get advantage unless it's a rogue, in which case, if you're using a sneak attack and they're surprised, it's an automatic crit.
Okay, well, there was a guy hiding behind that fence who just attacked Caleb. Or behind the, not fence, the
All right,
tent.
so he would have advantage.
Okay. So he's going to get that sneak attack, get that first advantage attack. Does a. You've got to be kidding me. Does a 3. Well, let me see if he has any. Yeah, does a. Plus. What's his to hit? +3. Does a 6 hit? Caleb.
No,
Yeah, I had a
no.
feeling. That's pretty bad. With advantage, he rolled a 3 and a 1.
Since I got a dirty 20 for initiative, can I like try and grab that guy and grapple him and sort of put my hand over his mouth so he can't call for
Wait,
reinforcements?
Yeah, so
weren't you
you are
hiding though?
not. Yeah, you are not there. So y'all have to
Oh,
spend one
okay.
turn
I
of
thought.
combat to get up there.
All right, I was assuming that we were like crouched on the other side of the gate while he walked in.
No, so y'all are still back there, about 30 feet away. It's gonna take one turn of combat, and it's gonna take one turn of combat for the
I
other folks to get there also. So Caleb, I'm gonna give you one next turn.
Wait, you said 30 feet?
Yeah. Well,
I
it's
Oh,
bet. I'm gonna
I
go
can
ahead and
easily get there.
I can pull out. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my great axe.
well.
I'm
Weren't
just
you
gonna
already
go.
walking with two axes out?
No, I just kind of like had my
Okay.
hands on them in their
Oh,
holster
okay,
thing
okay,
on my hips. I kind of have like two axes on my hips and I have an axe in my back. It's
okay.
like huge. Gonna pull out the great axe,
All right.
swing that thing at him. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Um. Yes. It does.
That's gonna be 10 damage, and then I get two attacks per action. So um
Okay.
does a 18 hit?
It does. So how do you want to
I
describe this?
That's gonna be 9 damage.
Yeah, I didn't need to
Oh
know
wait, did
that.
the 10 kill him?
No.
Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll
It.
save the second attack in case somebody else comes up.
Oh, wait, so
Um.
you're not attacking him? The 10 did not kill him.
But
Oh yeah,
that
yeah. Okay, the second one did.
9.
Okay, so he jumps out at me, and I like pull my great axe.
Okay.
I kind of swing, and I hit him with the blunt side of the axe, and it
Oh,
just knocks him over on his back.
okay.
And then I just pull it up, swing double-handed over my head, and just fully just decapitate him.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, are you gonna play soccer with it? Kick it towards the other bandits, intimidate them? That may have been a bad
Oh,
joke.
you already know. You already
Uh,
know.
was that a reference?
So
Was
what?
that a reference to some? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you talking about
The
our
very
very
first
first one we
D&D
did?
session
Yeah.
that we ever played.
All right. Well, so that kills him, and in this act or in this process, of course, obviously the bandit captain and the other two bandits are snapping to. They are each still. They haven't had their turn.
How close are they?
They're one turn away. They're 30 feet.
Okay, then. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bonus action,
Okay.
and I can expend one superiority dice, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Um, and do uh um do quick toss. So as a bonus action, you can expend one superiority dice and make a ranged attack with a weapon that has the thrown property. You can draw the weapon as part of making this attack. If you hit, add the superiority die to the weapon's damage roll. Um, so we'll roll for like the hand axe.
All right.
Does
And
a
so,
18 hit one of them?
who are you attacking?
What'd you say?
Who are you
Just
attacking?
whoever's
I
closest.
said there's two bandits, and they're
Whoever's
closer than the
closest to the
bandit
other two
captain.
bandits.
Okay. So you'll attack him. An 18, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then you add, hang on. You add the superiority dice to the damage, right? Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
That's a question for everybody else.
Sorry.
Anybody else?
I had to figure that out real quick. All right, so
Davis,
that's
we
going to
can't
be
hear you.
8 plus a d8.
Whoops, I was muted doing something noisy in my room a minute
I
ago.
That's going to be 12 damage with the thrown axe.
All right. How does this guy die?
Teutrona massacre. This is
Um,
sick. You behead a guy and then just chuck a hatchet at
No,
the other
I
one
just
and kill him instantly. That's dope.
yeah. So like right after I decapitate the guy, I just like see the other dude running at me. I just pull one of the axes out and I just throw it at him, and it just like straight up axe blade right into the face.
Wow. Okay. That's sexy. I want you to know that. All
I
right.
gotta admit, I wasn't
Mhm.
expecting much from your like gambling guy character. Like your debtor seemed like he was gonna be kind of a bum, but no, he is a beast.
Um. Yeah. Okay.
He means
Well,
businessman.
so who rolled the? Or I guess now we're back at the top of it since we went through that first round or whatever. Um, Dylan, did you roll
Also,
a 20?
can I attempt to like intimidate the third guy and just like
You already used
look
an
at him
action
with
and a
like a
bonus
crazed look in
action.
my face?
I don't.
Yeah.
I'll let you do it for
Yeah, it definitely
flavor,
wouldn't be
but I
official, so
don't
don't
Okay.
think
do
I'm
the
gonna
flavor
let
thing.
you like yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I wasn't sure if I could like try and scare the guy or
Mhm.
something.
I mean, I can tell you, two people just got killed in 6 seconds. He's like a little bit scared.
I
But
had the dirty 20.
yeah, so you're up next. So you
Okay.
are approximately 60 feet away from either of the other two guys.
All right.
But 30 feet
Did I
away.
s- did I see all this go down?
Yeah. As soon as
All
this
right.
started, y'all burst out. So
All right. And you said I was 30 feet away from the other
no,
guys?
you're 30 feet away from him. You're 60 feet from the other bandit, and about 65 from the captain.
Great. Well, in that case, since I saw it all go down,
Oh, you're
I'm gonna
right.
activate Rage.
Okay.
And I chose the beast thing
Okay.
for my rage type. So I go down on all fours and um my like fingers elongate and form claws at the end. And I'm gonna use the hmm. So here's the thing. I have 45 feet of movement.
Okay.
Um I could do a dash. Huh. No, I'm gonna move up and just like go up and get so that I'm 15 feet in between Caleb and the other guys. And then I'm going to take my javelin and just like when I go down when I'm like running, I just want to hit a roll and grab it off my back, and when I come back up I want to throw it.
All right. Whew. I want to give you disadvantage because it sounds like a lot, but I like it. So make the attack roll.
Mhm. All right. Plus 6, that'll be a 25.
Yeah, I should have done disadvantage. That hits.
All right, so that's gonna be 1d6 plus 3.
Okay, I have learned something. Y'all do
7
damage.
damage.
I'm gonna add more stuff to the next encounter. Add more
All right,
people and much stronger people.
so that's
That's good to know.
7 damage.
Okay.
Um, how many javelins do I have?
I was about to say, I'm not gonna count
20.
ammo except in a fight. So if you have three
Okay.
javelins, you can use it 3 times per fight.
All right, I have 4 javelins.
Okay.
So, I I'm going to like take another one off my back and throw it. This one is going to be a 17.
Yep, that hits.
Great. Another D4 plus,
Oh my gosh.
or a D6 plus 3. Oh, that's max damage. That's gonna be a 9. Same guy.
Okay. So how does he die?
So you, so okay. I'm like just all fours running. Roll, hit the roll, grab the first one off my back, throw it, then like it impales him to the ground, and I just take the other one out and just straight through the face, impales like to the ground again.
Brutal.
I'm just
People have
imagining
been
like
getting
a
brutalized this session, man.
yeah, like
Yeah.
an anime moment.
Chaps.
Mm-hmm.
You know how like when kids are playing dodgeball, they do that thing where they toss one high and then people look up to try and catch it, and
Oh
then they
yeah,
like
it's like
Right.
that.
help them
Yeah.
with one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
That's
you
what
kind of like toss the first one and it's like arcing towards them, and then you just
High
like beam
angle
the second
shot, and
one
then
at
you
them,
just
and they
and
hit
then
like
hit at the same time.
simultaneously.
That's
Yeah.
so cool. That is a
That's it.
great
That's it
idea.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or better yet, no, 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 no. I got it. So he throws the first one up, and then he throws the second one up. The second one hits off the first one and
Dude, you're
knocks the
doing like
first one.
a revolver ocelot ricochet shot is not
Oh, look,
possible
all of a
with
And then
sudden-
the second one just hits the spin and just bonks him on the forehead.
All of a sudden, that guy's AC jumped up to 25 and his health tripled.
Oh, it missed.
Oh no.
Okay, great.
Then the first
Your
one still
turn's
hit.
over.
Bryn crawls out of the bush he was in the entire fight that he didn't get to leave because everyone died too quickly, and is
There's
like,
more people.
"Yeah, good job, guys." Oh, good, more people.
Who rolled the 17 for initiative?
I did.
You were 35 feet away from the nearest alive person. You are up next.
I am.
Yes, you are.
All right, man.
Oh my gosh. I need to add like
Okay.
8 more
Let's figure
bandits.
this out.
Clearly.
So, my great axe has a range of 5 feet, and I can move 30 feet. So theoretically,
you would be able to cut his
would I
toenails.
be able to hit him? Okay.
I'm gonna say no because I really want Davis to get involved. So this is more of a not actual D&D thing.
Okay.
This is me of like get close, but I don't want this to be over before he gets a turn.
All right. No, I'm gonna run 30 feet up to
I
him,
don't really
and then
mind. I
point
killed
blank.
the first guy. I'm cool.
Okay.
All right, so you're getting like right
I'm gonna
on
run
him?
up to him, and then yeah. So I mean, I'll be like 5 feet away, and I'll just like mid running, I'll pull out my other hand axe and just like chuck it at him as hard as I can.
Awesome. All right,
Um,
what's that attack roll?
That's a 10.
A 10 does not hit.
You suck.
In fact,
Okay. So that one missed, but I do have another attack.
I'm ready.
So you said I can't do the great axe?
I don't think I'm gonna let
5
that.
feet range.
Yeah, if it was 10 feet,
Could I
absolutely.
attempt to throw a short sword?
Yeah. Do you have proficiency with anything like that?
Well, yeah, but it's not a. I mean,
You
it's a
have the
light
sword
weapon, but it's
thrower
not a.
background.
It's
I mean,
not thrown.
You have the
I'll
circus
Yeah, no.
background.
I'll
That's
let
literally
you
that's
throw
stuff,
it.
that stuff in
Yeah.
Pathfinder is always
I'll
like, do you have the sword thrower background?
If you don't have anything for
You
it,
have the
I'll let you
sword
throw it at
swallower
disadvantage.
background.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, if you
Yeah. Let
want
me
to
see if
do
I
it,
can.
do it at disadvantage, and it's all yours.
Yeah. Hang on.
Bro, I'm looking at like different reference images for like his different mutations once he like does the thing.
Dang,
Like
dude.
once he goes in rage.
Okay.
Just look up Reaper Strain Blade. And it is freaky.
So
Of what?
The
once
Reaper
per
Strain.
short rest, I can do action surge and take another action in a turn.
Okay.
Would you like let me move further?
Yes. I don't care what you're saying. I'll allow it.
Okay. Actually, you know what? No, I'll just post up with the
that is-
guy. Just I had great axe at the ready. I'll just post up.
Okay.
I missed the hand axe. Oh, also, as I run past the other guy I killed with the hand axe, can I like grab that one out of his head?
Yes, I will absolutely allow that.
Okay. Yeah, since I retconned that afterwards, I won't like throw that one, but I'm just gonna have that on me too.
Okay. So it is the
Cool.
bandit captain's turn after that, and since he goes immediately after, that first hand axe you threw, what weapon does he have? He's got a scimitar. Okay. So he's got his scimitar out, you throw the hand axe, and it's just a beautiful, just like twist of his wrist, just absolutely just knocks it out of the way, but it looks so smooth. You are now 5 feet away from him, so he is going to try to attack you. With his scimitar. Does a 10 hit? No.
No.
Does... Are you...
Can I use
Does a 23 hit?
Yes, that one would hit, but I have a reaction that I can use when a creature misses me within a melee attack.
Well, the bro is riposting.
Okay.
So yeah, I can Riposte, and when a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend one superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against it.
All right, let's see it.
Okay, so I'll swing my great axe at him after he misses that. That'll be a 23,
Yep. How much damage?
and
Could see Steven learning the pain of being a DM. You set up all these cool guys, and you want them to get to have their moment where they do some
just
damage, and then they
10,
just die miserably.
Well,
just
so
10 damage.
the issue is I was expecting y'all to go to Haven first, so I didn't have this planned at all.
Yeah, we
Oh.
just,
Okay.
hey, you said go anywhere,
Okay,
and we
yeah.
walked into the woods.
Absolutely. I want y'all to go anywhere. Okay, so he rolled a
It's just 10
23
damage
to
though.
hit. Okay, I got that taken care of. Um, and then he does
Yeah,
7
23,
damage
that
to you.
hits. Okay.
Alright, so you got that 7. Then he's going to roll again. Does a 22 hit?
That does hit.
Okay. This damage is
He has
7
3
damage again.
attacks.
He gets 3 melee attacks, 2 with a scimitar and 1 with his dagger.
Oh. You can only take 1 reaction, right, Davis?
Yeah, one reaction per like round until it gets back to the start of your turn.
Alright.
Okay. Wait, so the second one's 7 damage too?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright,
Cool.
and so at that, Davis, were you the one with 14 initiative?
I believe so.
It is your turn. You are 65 feet away.
Okay, so while I switched to being a melee ranger because I wanted to stick with the theme of the party being full of guys with sticks. So I am also a man with a stick.
I
But
love it.
that means I can't get in range to smack people this round. But it's okay. So how many enemies are left now that this like second group of bandits has appeared?
1.
Okay, all right. Then I'll just use my bonus action to, command my beast, command my animal companion. And fortunately, Scav has a flying speed of 60 feet, so he can actually cover the distance to get over there and make an attack.
Okay.
So here comes his
Oh,
attack.
actually, he is
roll.
only 60 feet because he moved 5 feet to attack. Hi,
Nice.
Gif.
We can get into range then.
What'd you say?
And,
I said he is actually only 60
What'd you say?
feet, not 65, because he took 5 steps forward to attack you, or 5 feet forward.
does a 17 hit?
A 17 does.
Grab 4, and I rolled another 4 on the D4, baby. She's
Wow.
feeling lucky, so
Okay.
that'll be 10 slashing damage as it comes down and just repeatedly like pecks in his face, and
Okay.
then it doesn't have any movement left. So normally I would use flyby to try and get out of melee range, but it's just gonna kind of stay around pestering him in melee range.
Okay. And so if is
I'll,
that
also, I'll move 30 feet closer.
yeah, you'll get as close as you can. And that takes us back up to Dylan. You are now 30 feet. No, you're 15 feet away because you had 45 feet of movement.
Great. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up to the closest guy.
The only guy.
The only guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see here.
You
So I
could
get
even
2
run
attacks.
behind him and inflict whatchamacallit.
Ooh, you're right. I'm
Flanking.
a
Flanking.
run behind him.
Yeah.
And yeah. So first attack, I'm gonna give him a little slashy slash with my claws.
Okay.
That is, it's a nat 1.
Okay.
Luckily, we're close to the end of session, so I'm assuming that misses.
Correct. And you lose your nut punch.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, in that case, with my second attack, I'm just gonna absolutely bite into the side of his neck.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 17.
So if the AC ties, does the attack still hit?
Yes.
Yes, meets beats.
Okay, I didn't
And
know
this
if that's how it
is-
went.
AC as well.
This is another thing that I do with my form of the beast is bite. So I get 3 things. I get bite, claws, and tail.
Okay. Didn't you
so
say you're not
I
Yeah,
use
using
I've
tail?
played one of them. I think you choose one at the start of each
Oh,
range.
do
and
I?
Part of you shapeshifts.
All right. Huh. Either way, we'll just do this.
I'll allow it
I'm
this
still
time.
Because
good.
I
We
don't.
just need to,
You haven't used any other beats attacks yet, so you
Yeah.
haven't
so we just need to
anything.
figure it out
Yeah.
for the next time. But
Yeah,
doesn't really
okay.
matter right now.
That'll be 6 damage.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to. Great. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Caleb.
All right. Does he look bloodied?
No.
All right, in
Steven
that case,
added another 0 to the end.
I have been keeping track on it right here. I
We need to
promise
kill
you.
this son of a gun. We're over time.
I know we're 17 minutes over.
okay, in that case, I'm gonna go take my great axe. I'm
Okay.
just gonna go ham.
Roll
Does a
with
14
initiative.
hit?
Roll with advantage because Dylan's flanking.
Just okay. Does
Oh,
a
crap, I didn't roll with
does a 24
advantage.
hit?
I know you didn't. 24 does hit.
All right. That'll be 10 damage.
Okay, let's see it. He is now
And then
bloody.
does my second attack also have advantage?
I'm saying it does, Davis.
Does a what?
His second
Yes, it
attack
does.
have advantage? I'd assume so.
It does.
If a bear shits in the woods.
Okay. Does a 19 hit?
It does. Give me something juicy. Give me more
Alright.
than 10.
That'll be 7 damage.
So, okay, not quite. Ooh, I almost did
And then-
67.
And then I'm gonna use a superiority dice and do a quick toss again with the other hand axe I have.
All right, how many superiority dice does he have? This is just curious.
4.
Okay.
4. So this will
Gets
be
him
my
back
third.
on a short rest, which is juicy. It's like a warlock.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Ooh, I guess a 10 doesn't hit.
It does not. Is that with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Also,
Oh, no.
oh wait, I have advantage on this too?
I guess.
Yeah,
You
okay,
got
yeah, no, that's
flanking.
with advantage it doesn't hit. But also, Davis, I don't know if I can still do this. Once per short rest, I can do like the action surge thing.
Mhm.
Action surge. Can I
Yeah.
still do that? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go ahead
yeah.
and do that.
Okay.
And
No restrictions.
one additional action on your turn. So I'm assuming that's just like one attack, right? It's not like I know I get 2 attacks per
Oh
action,
no, it's
but I'm assuming
if
just
you
one attack.
use action surge to get another action, you can do another 2 attacks with it.
Holy cow. That's sick.
Yeah,
Okay,
This is
okay,
fighters
so-
like big window, baby. They got
Okay.
their one
Um,
turn for short rest where they go absolutely ham.
Let's
Does
see
a
it.
14 hit?
Ooh, it does not.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing again though,
Okay.
and it's a 13. No. Okay, yeah, no, I just
That's
absolutely lost it.
That is tough.
Yeah, so I already used my bonus action or whatever.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
that's tough.
well, so it's the
So
bandit.
I do have my teeth in his neck. Could you say that would mean that he was grappled?
No.
Okay. Oh wait, actually,
I think you should have just torn out a chunk of his neck.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, so he is going to make let's see, the last person to damage him would be Hygith. So he's going to make 2 scimitar attacks against you. The first one misses. The second one misses. Okay. Dylan does oh, that's actually
Can I use my reaction and repost?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
you
terms
could.
of the
to
rules,
to
you
one
can.
of them,
I'm gonna react. And does a 23 hit?
No. Yes.
I feel like you're asking just to rub it in its face.
Alright. Alright, that'll just be 8 damage.
Okay. We can work with that. Dylan, This hits. I'm sorry. Um,
Okay.
you take 14 damage from a dagger.
Okay.
He rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
All right.
He gave you a
And
good stabbing.
I'm like the party tank. I do not care.
all
That
of
Yeah,
you
you
are the
you
such
party
a
got that.
tanks.
menial amount.
Especially you've got like resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing right now, so you took
Oh,
like
this is
7 from
piercing.
that.
So it is 14
Oh,
piercing
that's
damage.
right. Thank
All
you
right.
for bringing that to my attention because I was fully about to take the full brunt of it.
Okay.
You're just that much of a man.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Don't even need my
Alright.
Absolutely.
damage reduction.
And
Would that mean that it's back up to my turn then?
no, Davis gets his turn. You are
Oh,
30 feet away from the guy. He is already flanked. And your bird, I guess, gets an attack.
Yeah, he'll get another attack if I use my bonus action again, but I think I'm actually gonna use it this turn to start up Shillelagh. So I pull out a quarterstaff and I
Okay.
kind of run my hand across it, and you can see like kind of like leaves start to sprout from it as it becomes like this kind of naturalized weapon.
Okay.
And I run the remaining 30 feet up, and I'm gonna try and bonk him with it.
Go to horny jail. Okay. Roll for me with advantage.
Sick. Okay, first roll was a dirty 20, and second roll was lower, so the dirty 20, and I believe that hits. So bonk 1 is 12 damage,
Ooh.
and bonk 2, let's see if she hits, that's a 26, so that'll hit. And bonk 2 is another 8 damage for a total of 20 this turn.
All right. So Bonk 2 killed the bandit captain. So how exactly did that look with the staff?
Yeah, so with all my gang kind of absolutely all up on this guy, my bird's still kind of pecking at his head, not doing any damage, but, slightly annoying him. And my 2 boys are wailing on him. I come in and sweep his feet out with the staff. He falls right on his head, and I just start wailing on his head. And like I only made 2 attacks in reality, but it like I just keep smacking his head until it's like basically paste. And I'm just like, and someone has to like stop me.
yeah.
Okay.
I will
That's
say when
fair.
you like knock out because I still had my things in his neck. When you like knock him out, it just like leaves a chunk of flesh in my mouth.
Okay.
And then swallow it.
You swallow.
Yeah, I swallow.
Good boy.
Bitters are quitters.
Quitters are quitters.
Alrighty.
Right.
So that ends combat. Obviously, there's no one else hiding around. Y'all can loot the bodies if you want. You can go look around the camp, see if there's anything. You do have to find a token to prove that you killed these bandits.
I'd like to cut out the bandit
What
leader's
what was the
tongue.
bandit's weapon? What was the
Uh,
bandit leader's weapon?
a scimitar and a dagger.
I'm gonna
Even-
take the dagger.
I
Okay.
think this is a good place to call it for the
Oh,
night.
it is. As soon as y'all found
Yes,
it, I was
indeed.
gonna call it.
All right.
Should I also take the scimitar? I don't know.
Take
I'll
it
do
and
a
sell
good-
it. I don't care.
I'll do
Is
a
it like
good
is it
little,
any kind of like recognizable weapon maybe? Like did he have like anything
Wait,
on it that might be
what
like,
did
oh,
the,
this is this guy's scimitar, and we could like that could be our emblem that we killed him.
Yeah.
The dagger itself has a couple runes on it. They don't appear to add any magical properties to the
Oh,
dagger
right,
itself, but it does seem to have some sort of words on it that if you could
Maybe it
read.
was like his name written in some
Yeah.
like giant language or something, and it could be attributed to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Do I understand it?
Do any of the other ones have daggers on them, by the way? Or like,
So this actually seems to be the theme of this bandit camp, and they all do, and they all seem to be engraved by this. But no one here looks intelligent.
can I
enough
take
to
all of the
engrave it.
daggers?
Yeah, sure.
He's have like a little bag. Full
Okay,
of
the
daggers.
reason I gotta say I'm not I just want since I have the quick toss as one of my things, I'm just
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to
you need
stock up
stuff
on
to
like
throw at people.
throwable.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely fair.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna have like I'm gonna have like 2 daggers strapped to like the outside of like both my legs, and then I'll have like a dagger strapped on my back and like,
Okay.
anyway.
Awesome. Now I do want to say.
So was that 4 total?
Yes. That
Okay.
is so you do have to be prepared to show that if you want to claim the bounty, as that is how they were going to identify these bandits because they seem to mark their own essentially. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll be prepared.
Can I just like I actually I don't know why I'm asking. I'm still like chewing on pieces of this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
just like I've got his arm just
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
And
Like
before
jerky.
you were so afraid of blood, but now I mean, you you're eating that guy, are
You
you?
got something to say about it?
Um, not if hey, I'm impressed. I'm proud. You've grown quite desensitized quite quickly, and I like that in a party member. You know.
Indeed. So if
Let's
there's
go
nothing
collect my
else y'all
selfie.
want to do here, though, you can start to make your way back to the road, and that is where we will call it for our first session.
Sounds great.
Sounds
Steven,
great.
would you
Hey.
like to redo all the announcements for anyone that
Oh,
wasn't here when we first
I'm
joined
not
in?
going to read from the script, but I will do my best to recap everything. We want to thank everyone for coming and watching today. This was our first episode of our newest campaign from the Shadows. This episode was named Judgment, from the very first part of this episode where this tiefling had to judge who was guilty, and it turned out to be himself. But we do want to go back and we want to give another special thanks to the recent brand partnership we have, which is Oak Lounge Games. Again, you can see them in the bottom left, featuring their two of their most popular games, Hero's Journey and Pixel Clash. If you go to their website and use that code right there on screen, Dice Room 10, you'll get 10% off on any purchase you make there. And again, I highly recommend it. I love their games myself. Dylan and I have played. It is a great investment of your money.
Not all, and I mean, not only do you save money, but you get to support your favorite stream too.
Exactly. And so with that, we are going to say goodbye, and we'll see you next time. And then Dylan, if you want to do our default outro.
All right, I got you. Remember to join the Discord so you can stay up to date on all the Dice Room news. And until next time, we'll see you next week. Same dice time, same dice room. Bye, guys.
See everybody.
Peace.